Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right. Yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me.
Good morning, everybody. Happy freaking Monday. Welcome back to the freaking channel here at Rafi Collects. What up, everybody? Welcome back, everybody. Hold on, let me go and refresh real quick, and we are good to go. All right, hold on. Here we go. All right, what up, everybody? Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Happy freaking Monday. Matt Montgomery, thank you so much for the 23-month re-up. What's good? Feel like I haven't seen you guys in so long. I took basically a couple days off to just kind of recoup myself, dude, because it's just been a long last couple weeks. So I was like, you know what? Let me just take Saturday off. So if anybody was expecting me to stream on Saturday, I apologize. But I just needed a break before, like, this week ahead of us is gonna get pretty busy before basically, you know, Thanksgiving week. We're basically in the last full week of November, and we're getting into the last month of the year, which is really insane if you really think about it. But anyways, hope everyone had an amazing weekend. I had a great weekend. So hopefully you guys did as well. But good morning, everybody. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. And hopefully you guys missed me on Saturday. So what's good, everybody? The Mez in the building. What's good? Sub Bowl, Mr. Hollywood. What's good? Tito Kicks. Alexis 2 Trill in the building. What's good? RPK. Chevy Rides. Jay in the building. Mr. 843. What's good? T-Ski. Good morning. That's a write-up. No call, no show rap, T-Ski says. Cam, good morning. Been busy week loading. Facts. Nelson in the building. Wayne, Tito, good morning. Trey in the building. Rusty Lee. Danny V. Mr. 843. Francisco, what's good? Ken in the building, what's good? Marcel, what up, dude? Scene lover, I suppose. Brandon, you didn't get I did get the notification, and we'll talk about that here shortly. What up, Rami? May in the building, Trey, Puma, Deleon, what's good? Ghost Rider, I'm featured, what's good? Brandon, what's good? Good morning. Overload, overboard, excuse me. Ayo Sosa, Brian, J Red House in the building, Too Legit in the building, Corey, Ricky in the building, what's good? Jesse, Mr. Del Mix in the building, JT, good morning. Navigating go, bro. I haven't really, dude. The thing is, what up, Raider? What up, dude? Mr. Sheridan in the building, what's good? Rocket in the building, what's good? I haven't done any GoDap stuff, dude. And there's a reason why. Like, GoDap has been really, really mid this year. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeing a bunch of people, like, really get pissed off on GoDap. Well, it's like, bro, welcome to the GoDap. And, like, people just think that there's some sort of, like, cheat code to get. This is the fastest way you could get a W on the GoDap. No, like, it's all based off luck, and like your chances are just extremely slim unless you're going for the stuff that, like, you know, unless you're going for the stuff that you don't want, right? Like, you know, the things that everybody wants is basically limited. Like, everything else is just like scraps, like scraps. $40 Yeezys, 67. Like today, I mean, they have some AE1s for $45, you know, which is not too bad. But at the same time, like, GOAT Black Friday options have just been not the best, right? I mean, like, there was people like getting pissed off on Discord saying, man, this is stupid. I couldn't hit on this. I couldn't hit on that. Bro, there's only literally 2 sizes. What did you expect? Like, what did you expect? Like, someone was crashing out on like some what's it called? What was it? The Awake 5s. Like, someone was crashing out how, like, they couldn't hit, and they went in multiple times just to try. I've been on queue for hours, bro. Like, welcome to the GOAT app, dude. There's literally, like, your chances are just very, very slim, bro. There's no cheat code. There's no nothing to give you a higher chance to hit on any of these shoes. Like, this is just based off luck. So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. If you were trying, you know, all weekend, I mean, so be it. I was just like looking at the list of what are the stuff that was dropping, but there hasn't really been anything that really caught my eye. Like, I've been really bypassing a lot of the limited stuff because I was like, bro, there's no chance. You know, I mean, you could put your name in the hat and give yourself a shot, but there has really have been 0 chances on a lot of this stuff. Black Shinobi, what up, dude? Yeah, absolutely. People are 100% botting the GOAT app. That's always been like that for years. So it doesn't help also whenever, like, there's no points. Like, there's no points to generate in order to unlock a certain shoe, you know? So anybody and their mamas could enter in for any of the GOAT app stuff. So still seem worse this year, Trey says. This year's GOAT Black Friday is worse than last year's. Yeah, I mean, last year's was great. I think last year's was really good. They had more options. Not only that, they also had more sizes available for you to buy. Like, this year, all the limited stuff are like maybe 1 or 2 sizes. That's it. Last year, we were going stacking Travis Air Jordan 1s and singing GOAT praises. I know for this year, we only had, what, 2 Travises, I think. It was the Fragments, which was only a size 10 and 10.5. And then you also had the Jumpman Jacks, which I seen a couple people on the hit on the Jumpman Jacks, which was the sailed colorway. But that's like literally like the only Travises that we've seen. But other than that, like, I'm surprised that we didn't see the Field Jacks. I don't even know if the Field Jacks are even on there. Surprised we didn't even see the Jumpman Jacks, which is those green ones too. I thought we were going to see those. So it's all good. I mean, it is what it is. Most sizes are available last year. Raph, where's the black cats? So if anybody got that notification this morning, and I'm sure most of you guys that has a Nike sneakers app account has the sneakers app account. So that notification that went out last night was for, I believe this was for the EU. This was nothing towards the US. I think this was just the EU drop. So if anybody got this last night, I believe this is out there in the EU or the UK, whatever it dropped at. So I think they shock dropped it yesterday, or last night while we were sleeping, or if anybody was already up. This ended up going out last night, which I got the notification. I saw it when I woke up, and I was like, oh, this must be something else. But well, I mean, like I said, I'm sure this was overseas. So if anybody in the overseas can confirm that this was in the EU, please feel free to let us know in the chat. But I don't expect the Black Cats to shock drop this week. I feel like it's way too soon, or not way too soon. I just feel like it's already loaded up in the sneakers app, and the shoe is dropping in a couple days. So I really doubt that we'll see some sort of shock drop here in the US for these Air Jordan 4 Black Cats. I don't know if you guys seen yesterday, but the Strange Love Dunks end up dropping on the Nike sneakers app as a sneaker stash. You had to be at some sort of location out there in LA, I believe, in order to even participate into the sneaker stash. And I believe the Stranger Things were like sitting for a while. I feel like they were sitting there, like when I saw it, it was like 97% of stock still left. So they didn't have too many sneakerheads that were around that area for the dunk. So I mean, if you're in the LA area, if you managed to scoop up your a pair of Strange Loves, or Stranger Things, excuse me, there you guys go. Stranger Things dropped yesterday. So there you go. Full size run sitting for the Black Cats. Those are going on sale here very soon, Kate says. It's because you guys don't like Jordans out there in the EU, which makes a lot of sense. You feel me? Which is fine. I feel like the Black Cats are going to perform very well out here in the US. So I mean, we'll see what happens. But this morning, I'm expecting there's going to be a pre-order EA at 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST. So if anybody in here is curious about exclusive access, I think today is going to be the day. So we'll see what happens in about 20 minutes when it goes live. I have no pickup time at finish line on Friday. Just show up on the release time, bro. Jordan, that's all you have to do. Just show up. That's all you have to do is just show up, bro. Just show up. All right, show up. 14,000 pairs dropped in the EU. Okay, they already had exclusive access in the EU. Were there Stranger Things or Strange Love? Sorry, I said my bad. Stranger Things. EU had the EA, then the shock drop today. Sheesh. We do like Jordans, not all of them. I feel like most of them. How about that? Most of them you guys don't like. So let's see if JD acts right today. We'll see. I'm expecting a Q. That's what I'm expecting today for this drop, is a Q for the Air Jordan 4 Black Cats. So they always on Sneaker Stash, LA and Las Vegas. They like broke record, bro. Same location, Angel says. These Jordan 5 Paris Saint Germains are nice, Flo John says. What up, Flo John? What's good, dude? Missed all the GOAT drops this weekend. My father had his heart failure, then passed this past weekend. Sheesh, dude. Hopefully he's all right, dude. Hopefully he's all right, man. But yeah, I didn't. Bro, honestly, bro, I skipped on all the GOAT stuff. I didn't really worry about it. I just looked at what's dropping, and then that's basically it. But other than that, like GOAT Black Friday hasn't really been fun. But I haven't seen what's dropping tomorrow. I'm sure like the last couple days are gonna be somewhat good, right? I haven't looked at the rest of the days. So make sure you sign into Jdsports. I just checked, and it signed me out. Rami says, there you go. Make sure you guys are signed in. I would say like sign in, like maybe like the last before 10-minute warning, probably in 10 minutes. Make sure you guys are signed in, or you can like I said, what Rami said, just make sure you signed in now. Black Cat Force will not sit in the EU. You're tripping, Jeffrey says. He is getting better, Raph. Much appreciated, bro. Of course, man. Hopefully everything, this is once again, it's a hard time this year, man. It's Thanksgiving, it's the holiday season, so make sure you guys all stay healthy, man. Dude, I played basketball all weekend. I'm not going to hold y'all. Like, I played basketball all weekend. I played Saturday morning. One reason why I didn't want to stream, because I was like, you know what? Let me take a break. Played basketball on Saturday. Played basketball before my game on Sunday. So I played at 7 a.m. and I had my game at 8:45, 9 o'clock. And then I played then. So, I played from 7 to 11. On Sunday, bro. Dude, my legs are freaking cooked, bro. Like, my feet are sore. Everything is sore. Yeah, I got notifications from Sneakers app to maybe shock drop. It's not gonna be out. If there is a shock drop, I don't think the US is gonna get them. Like the only shock drop that I could see is only Gammas. That's it. That's the only shock drop that I could absolutely see, because literally the only thing that's happening this week is the Black Hat Air Jordan 4s and the 95 Air Maxes, 95,000 Air Maxes. That's it. That's all what's really dropping, unless you guys want those Air Max 95s that are dropping on Wednesday. But other than that, that's it. I'll have the stock numbers for you guys. Anybody that's interested for the Black Hat Air Jordan 4s on Friday. So basically we'll stream today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and I think we'll have Thursday off. I don't think there's no reason why we should stream on Thanksgiving. And then we have the Black Hat Air Jordan 4s dropping on Friday, and there's nothing happening on Saturday. So Hype Ninjas, what's good, man? Do they send emails for EA? Yeah, but unless you just want to be on the app, you'll probably find it faster on the app, or maybe on email if they let you know if you got EA. What time is JDEA? Should be the same time every single time, chat. So 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST is going to be the day or time for the Black Cats EA. So we'll see if it happens today. So stream during one of the football games? Nah, I'm good, bro. I did see the Eagles choke yesterday. I'm surprised we don't have no Eagles fans. All the Eagles fans kind of quiet today, huh? How you forgot the Pearl foam posits? I haven't really checked. Like, that's the only thing that I remember from last week, but I haven't checked what's dropping on the Sneakers app this week. So that's all I could remember. So this week we have the Air Max 95s, which is in 2 days. We have the Black Cats. Where's the Pearls at? I don't see any foam posit Pearls on the Sneakers app. I don't see anything, bro. Yeah, I don't see any Pearl foam posits. So, good morning, Rap. Day one on my vacation, enjoying life. There we go. The wings got clipped. Cry Eagles cry. Alexa says, good luck, collection fan. What up, Cass? Show my boy Casanova King. What's good, dude? Yeah, in about 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes, dude. 15 minutes. Yeah, Rami, dude, your team sucks, bro. I'm sorry. You guys lost from the Browns too, dude. Like, that shit's crazy, dog. That shit's crazy. When I saw that, I was like, what? Like, there's no way, bro, that you guys lose from Shador. I was like, damn. I thought it was going to be at least a close game against the Browns, but I was like, holy dude. Is Shador for real or what? I mean, it's only been his first game of starting. But I mean, hey man, listen, the kid has a lot of confidence in himself, so we'll see how he plays in the next couple weeks. Pearl foam posits is Flex app. I wonder if they will shock drop these Black Cats on Sneakers app today. But it's all good, bro. There's been almost a couple upsets over the weekend. You know, I mean, it's all good. There was you know, I was not expecting that the Tennessee was going to get that close to Seattle Seahawks. Like, Seattle had them, like, all game. And then, like, all of a sudden, I seen the scores, like, 30-24. I was like, what happened? Probably 20 pairs of the Air Max 95,000s, Nate says. Probably. It's going to be stupid limited. What up, Devin? What's good, dude? It's okay. It gets us closer to that number one pick and the new quarterback. Rami says, yeah, you just need a new QB. Luna, what up, man? Good morning, Sanders. For real, OG says, yeah, Raph, your home team sucks. Tito says, it's not my team. I don't care. Good morning, man. Put some respect on Sanders' name. Nothing wrong with confidence. So does Josh Allen. And I never said that there was nothing wrong with confidence, bro. That's good. I mean, the kid has a lot of confidence in himself, and that's fine, as he should. There ain't nothing wrong with that, because we played our second string. Oh, is that the reason why? I was like looking at the score. I was like, what happened? So you guys basically just took Sam Darnold out. Did they end up putting him back in since they got closer, or what? I am Deadly Venom. What up, dude? Good morning. I can't believe the Bears are 8-3, Rami says. We are going down 3 touchdowns and came back and sealed the deal, IMO Kick says. Gibbs cooked for me. Dude, he went crazy, man. Oh, my gosh. My fantasy team sucked this weekend. All of them. All my teams sucked, dude. JT didn't do anything for me. Saquon didn't do anything for me. You know, DJ Moore is like I don't even know, bro. Like, the receivers out there in Chicago are either they do very, very well, or they just do like crap, dude. They play like shit. And I left DJ Moore on the bench. I was like, man, this is so bad. I copped the Jordan 11 285 in the Mojaves this weekend, Marcel says. There we go. People act like crappy teams have no arms and legs. Whoever plays harder wins, because she says, yeah, it's any given Sunday, bro. Seriously, it's any given Sunday. And did you guys see that Baker Mayfield got hurt? Dude, I lost Baker Mayfield. Sam still played, but our defense was mostly second string. We're starting to get injured, Tu says. Saquon has been trash this season. I'm sorry, but still killing some of the fans. Bro, the reason why he hasn't really been trash, it's because that stupid tush push. They don't give it to Saquon at the end zone no more. They don't give it to him, bruh. He's literally our pass or just run, get us to the end zone or close to the red zone, and that's it. That's literally what Saquon does. If they're under like the 5-yard line, they're not giving it to Saquon. That's the shitty part. So it's not really his fault in a way, right? It's really not his fault. Like he's still decent. They're just not giving him. They're just not giving him the ball at the red zone. That's it. That's it. Simple. It's all this stupid tush push. Seahawks need to close out games better. We should have beaten them 42-10. It's all good, bro. Win is a win. I wouldn't be complaining. This is the time of the year, everyone getting injured. My Pats lost our whole left side of the our offensive line. What up, Complex? Thank you so much for the re-up. Appreciate that. What up? Shama Boy Complex, thank you so much for the re-up. Appreciate that. On Chrissy posted about Travis possibly going into Adidas. I know there was like a lot of talk about that because he was wearing the Y3 jacket or something like that. So they did that last year too. Z Hutch says, how them Cowboys, Complex says, Patriots are starting to get hit with injuries. Bug now lost their left tackle, Rami says. Is that it's shifting offensive coordinator, Jojo Dancer says. I don't know, man. It's so dumb, bro. Like, I want Saquon to get more points. I have him, but it's all good, bro. You can't expect the running back to go back-to-back 2K yard season. Come on. He ain't about that stats anyways. It's just the fantasy boys that are crying about it. Yeah, I'm definitely crying about it. Give him the ball. Give him the ball, bro. Is there an early sneaker release of the Force? No. But they are going to drop. It sounds like it's going to be dropping today on exclusive access Jdsports, though, if you're interested, my friend. All right, Jdsports finish line EA is going live. All right, going live in about 10 minutes. Shout out to Mr. Sheridan for the 21-month re-up. Just be thankful y'all ain't Bucks fans, Mr. Sheridan says, for the 21-month re-up. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Baker Mayfield. Dude, the Bucks have been going on this losing streak. They've lost like 4 out of the 5 games. Like, shit's crazy, bro. Raph, I bet the Cowboys to win. They were down by 21, Deli Venom says. There you go. Toof, I don't even want to hear you. I told y'all this, bro. Just stop it. I don't want to start with this whole bullshit. Your stupid ass, like, what's it called, bet. Congratulations on your 800, but I don't want you to sit here and talk about you knew this, knew that. I don't want to hear it. Did anyone hit on any of the crazy stuff that released on GOAT? Nobody did, bro. Nobody did. Literally, I've been seeing like videos all weekend saying this is the best way, or this is the cheat code to get GOAT app W's. Bro, there's no cheat code. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I've seen it all over like IG Reel. I've seen it a couple times on YouTube. Bro, there's absolutely zero cheat code to hit anything on the GOAT app. Like, literally, right? Literally. Another blown lead by the Giants, Crypto says. It's all good, bro. What do you expect from the Giants, though? You can't expect so much from the Giants. Like, J-Mo had a great game. He absolutely did. But you cannot expect so much from the Giants, dude. Like, they're not good. Raph, I liked the Chicago one lows so much. I doubled up this weekend, Dr. Shu says. What do you think of those OG Converses? Brooklyn says. I haven't seen them. I have not seen them. Cheat coded to hit by at resale because she says, go backdoor the payers. I mean, it's GOAT app. I mean, there's nothing like crazy to expect to like win so much on GOAT app. Like, everything's gonna be super botted. So Giants tanking in it for another year. 101 podcast says, yeah, you lose Scatterboo, you lose Neighbors. Like, there's not much that you could do. Diego Jamirez, thank you so much for the 45-month re-up. How about them Cowboys? There you go. Cowboy fans coming out from the woodwork, huh? Them Cowboys coming out from the woodwork. Love to see it, bro. Any Thanksgiving shock drop? I don't think so, man. I think like Nike's really focused on the Air Jordan 4 Black Hats. I think that's what they're mainly focused on, really, because there's really nothing else. I mean, there's nothing else unless they want to, shock drop the Gammas. But other than that, Black Hats and 95,000s. So Goat just wanted traffic on their app. Gorgon says Goat sucks this year, bro. Told you not to expect to be like last year. Joe says, I mean, yeah, because there hasn't really been anything good, and two, like there hasn't really been so many like different sizes. Like the setup is fine, but it's like, obviously I don't expect every year to be good, right? Is a resale app. They have a bunch of bots who does the box resellers. Fine, I don't know, very shady. I am Mo Kicks for the $2.
How about them Cowboys? We cooked turkey early.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. This is the most I've seen Cowboys all year, dude. Hey, man, let them have their moment, bro.
From JD for the 4s.
Dr. Shoe for the 36-month 3-up wrap when it's shipped to me from Jdsports for the 4s. It looks like it might be going live in about 8 minutes. Did you see the Jameson Winston receiving touchdown? Man broke attack. I did see that, Rami. I did see that. Also, UK got a shock drop of the Black Cat 4s. I feel like we might get that too. Toof left the chat. I mean, yeah. Because the thing is, one thing that Toof didn't talk about. Let's bring this up real quick. It was one thing that he didn't talk about. He wants to like rub in y'all faces saying, "Oh, I told y'all this, told y'all that," but he didn't say shit about the Chiefs. Wait, listen, he didn't say not one thing about the Chiefs this morning. I don't want to hear it from that guy. I really don't. All right, congratulations on his little $800 Mickey Mouse bet that he thinks, oh, this and that, but he didn't say nothing about the Chiefs this morning. So I do not want to hear it from him. I absolutely don't. My Eagles getting their loses, and now Big Wiz says they deserved it after 24 unanswered. No, he bet the homie Tanene $800 that the Commanders would have a better record than the Seattle Seahawks this year. Obviously it went his way because the way the Commanders' injuries went in the beginning of the season, and it just did not do well for the Commanders. Like the Commanders just didn't do well at all when it comes to injuries or anything at all. It's just like, and he wants to say, "Oh, I told y'all so." Told y'all. Like it obviously went his way. Like the Commanders are literally broken. So there's really nothing that the Commanders could do to even be a good team this year. Cowboys finally got some folks on definitely. They beat the playoffs contenders. Now we make a run, Peter says. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. It just because the Commanders got hurt. Bro, you would have been saying the same thing, bro. You would have been, I'm not even a hater, bro. It's facts. You would have been the same. Look what you were saying. Go back to the stream and go back to whenever the Seattle Seahawks lost from the 49ers. Guess what you were saying? Oh, we don't have these people. We don't have these people. Oh, yeah, our defense is this. Our defense is that. Our defense is hurt right now. We don't have this. We don't have that. Like, stop it, bro. You said the same thing. That's why I don't want to hear anything. It's not being a hater. You're just being a hypocrite. That's it. That's it, bro. Like you were saying, everyone could be in here. You were saying all the Seattle Seahawks defense is this and da. Like, this is why we're losing. Like, come on, bro. I don't want to hear it from you, bro. And now now the whole Kansas City Chiefs winning went over your damn head. I don't want to hear it, bro. So, I already hit the like button. Do you have an update when the 85 OG bread high will release in the U.S.? 45 Cal says. You are a hater. Dude, never mind. I'm not talking about sports with Toof. All right, here we go. We got about 4 minutes, chat. 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. Colts are pretenders. W. Rod says. Anyone else noticed how many injured Eagles got dragged off the field? Peter says. Jumpman fan, what up, man? The Falcons will take Coach Tomlin if the Steelers don't want him. And man, listen, I've been even saying this too. And some of you guys could go back. Some of you guys are saying talking smack now, but you guys could go back into this stream where I told you guys, like, I feel like the Ravens still have a chance. And some of you guys are, nah, the Ravens this, the Ravens are ass rap. No one's worried about the Ravens winning the division and this and that. Man, I don't want to hear it, bro, because I said that the Ravens were going to go on this nice little run. They have Lamar Jackson back. He's going to get it together, and he was going to go on this nice little run. And that's exactly what the Ravens are doing because of how easy their schedule has been. Like, their schedule has been super easy lately. Like, they had the Jets, the Browns, the Vikings, the Dolphins. They beat the Bears. And then who else? They got the Bengals next and the Steelers. This is whenever, like, it's going to get to crunch time for the Ravens. But I told you guys they were going to go on this nice little run, dude. But at the same time, a win is a win, right? Ravens still struggle to beat the Jets. But a win is a win, bro. And they've been on this nice little winning streak. So, can I have a sports podcast? No one would get a word out. Raph and Tooth wouldn't have a sports podcast. No one would want. Man, listen. Me and Tooth could go back and forth about sports. Hey, you feel me? At least we'll talk about our own teams, Rami. You wouldn't even talk about your Raiders, not once. Me and Tooth go back and forth with our own teams most of the time. But like you, yeah. You don't even talk about your Raiders not once, bro. Here we go. The Steelers always tell so I've never doubted the Ravens, Mr. Exclusive says. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt them. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Ravens defense are like mediocre. Like, they're not as good as they were like a few years back, but like I believe the Ravens have a chance. Like, maybe not in the playoffs, but it's all love between me and Raph. He knows that he is a hater and I'm the best. Yeah, uh-huh. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, chat. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Carolina Panthers over the 49ers tonight. Keep pounding. Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't want to sleep on the Panthers, bro. Like, aren't the Panthers 6-5? Dude, it's so crazy how they bounce back, and no one's really talking about that team, which is insane. And if we lose from the Panthers, bro, the Niners would be down bad. But I know the Rams, dude, the Rams are just playing well. I think Matthew Stafford is going to get MVP this year. Like, as much as JT has been having a great season, Matthew Stafford has been playing a really, really great year, bro. And I honestly think he's going to get MVP.
Bang, bang, 9 again.
Rob Vicious for the 46-month re-up. I'm back. Bang, bang, 9 again. What up, Rob Vicious? What's good, dude? What up? Here we go. 1 minute. We'll see what happens. What up, DeJack? What's good, man? Let's see. Tie with Tampa now. Are they in the same division? I thought they weren't in the same. Are they in the same division? 1 minute. Sosa for the 30-month re-up. Go Birds. What?
Go Birds.
How are you, Raph?
Eagle
How's the
emoji.
fam? What up, dude?
Eagle emoji.
What up, Sosa?
AJ,
What's good, my
you
guy?
rocking?
Good
How's
morning.
the
I'm
fam?
good. Family's great. Appreciate it. All right, here we go, chat. Appreciate it. Sosa, thank you so much for the 30-month re-up. Let me see. I didn't get no EA. Did anybody get EA? No EA today? Anybody get EA? Did anybody get EA? What up, A Rios? I got nothing. I didn't see anything. I don't see anything either. Giants fired their coordinator. Good. Nothing. MVP always goes to the quarterback. Most of the time, yes. I think offensive player is going to go to JT, and then MVP is going to go Matthew Stafford, and I think comeback player of the year is going to go to Daniel Jones. No EA. Okay, so maybe no EA today, chat. No pre-order EA, huh? No pre-order EA. Doesn't look like anybody got anything. Shout outs to Tito Kicks for the 41-month re-up. Soap Little Row, 41 months and counting. Shout out my boy Tito Kicks for the 41-month re-up, man. Thank you so much. It doesn't look like anybody got EA. Doesn't look like there's EA today, chat. Okay, so hold on. Let me see. Let me look at Twitter just in case. Unless they're making this, unless they're going to make this shoe. first come first serve on Saturday, but I was expecting a pre-order, man. I was really expecting it. So it looks like the blogs are even posting it as well. CMC is my favorite for comeback player of the year so far. Why now? Why would he be? Got in-store EA the other day, so I'm cool. No EA. Shock drop and said, there's no way, dude. Well, this is specifically for Jdsports. So maybe that there's no EA today specifically. So I guess there's no EA on Jdsports today, chat. Maybe we'll get it tomorrow or something like that. We'll see. But it doesn't look like there's exclusive access today on Jdsports and Finish Line. All right, doesn't look like it, chat. Doesn't look like it. Don't worry, these sit on these release day, and we will be able to cop on release day. I just want the Steelers to fire Tomlin. I've had enough of being, yeah, I feel you, bro. It is it tomorrow then. We'll see. Could be tomorrow spinning. Oh, are you getting the spinning circle on your reward shop? I got in pretty easy. And there was 0 Q. So, are you coming? Yeah, I already have my pairs secured on Friday. I hit on the in-store EA for these Black Cats, so I'm good to go. So, why did in-store go out last week? Because the shoe drops on a Friday. So, that's probably the reason why they had the exclusive access go live a little bit earlier, which was random. I was not, listen, I'm pretty sure everybody was not expecting exclusive access to go live on Friday. Like, I didn't expect it until like the homie T-Ski mentioned it in the chat, and like nobody expected it at all. So same, just spitting tomorrow. Eagles fans are hella quiet today. Tutun says, hi Raph, anyone here to hit on Go Black Friday 2025 drops? No, I haven't really been tapped in with Black Friday drops because I don't know. There hasn't really been anything that's been catching my eye. So how crazy would it be with no pre-order if they actually end up being a small GR? Well, the thing is, the Nike sneakers app, as of right now, when it comes down to the stock numbers are over like 100,000 on sneakers app.
Salutes Raph,
the New York Dad for the 13-month re-up.
Playing some 2K.
Salutes Raph, taking it easy today, playing some 2K. There we go, the New York Dad. Appreciate you for the 13-month re-up. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you. Friday EA definitely caught us off guard. I mean, I guess it could be a good thing, the fact that it caught us off guard, because then like nobody was really prepared for it. So if anybody was kind of tapped in with the stream, then you would exactly knew that EA was live. So it definitely threw so many people off guard for sure. So Shadow 10's fire after no comfortable and so comfortable. Hold up, them boys, Mr. Sneak says. I got a vacuum for the cheap on Amazon, Gorgon says. You know, I did go to Target last night, and I guess they started their Black Friday sales. But I feel like it's more of like a teaser for Black Friday. But I don't even think, do you guys even shop on Black Friday like that? Like, do you guys go out there and start shopping? Me personally, I don't really care too much, but I'm going for the Gamma's last shoe of 2025. Has it happened before that the UK got a shock drop and we didn't? Genuine question. Also, did anyone get the notification from the UK shock drop this morning? Yes, we did. Like, the thing is, chat, like, Nike has definitely been moving different in 2025. And, like, I feel like everybody should not be surprised if Nike and Jordan Brand do something different for some of these drops, especially for, like, you know, these Black Hats, and then we have the upcoming Gammas that are going to be dropping very, very soon. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much that I could see Nike doing before the year ends. Like, I could absolutely see it. The Target Black Friday Pokemon packs are whack. That's all I got go for, John Brown says. Only thing I'm shopping is online for Amazon Black Friday deals. The street's too chaotic on Black Friday. Not only that, I think most people just wait for Cyber Monday. Right? Like, you guys wait for Cyber Monday. Gorgon for the 14-month re-up. Rafi for the win. Respect from the only
FTW.
true Gorgon.
Respect from the only true Gorgon.
I appreciate that, Gorgon. Thank you so much for the 14-month re-up, my guy. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you so much for your support. What up, Chalupa? What's good, dude? Morning, Raph. I wait until Cyber Monday. I'm gonna pass up on my double up so I could get a 100-inch TV. I feel like that's like most Black Friday items. Like, oh, let me go get the TVs. Black Friday is a scam. They sell in a full price but put discount stickers on them. You know, I seen a couple clips about, Black Friday, how like they'll just like redecorate the sign and say it's a deal, but really it's not a deal. I don't know if you guys seen that. Christmas shopping has begun, Delion says. Every day is Cyber. Well, where your kick says, Black Friday has better deals than Cyber Mondays from my point of view. I guess it just depends on what you're looking for, Need the Kith Air Max 95s, Black Hats or Gamma 11s. That's up to you. I just feel like everybody wants the Gammas. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me minus that. I feel like the Black Hats are more like the Gen Z and everybody else. Like, the old heads want a pair. The Gen Zs want the pair. The new heads want the pair. Everybody wants a pair of the Black Hats, in my personal opinion. Like Gamma 11s, I feel like the Gamma 11s, I feel like everybody that was there for the Gamma 11s really, really want a pair of Gamma 11s. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's so much demand for the Gammas, but I mean, like I said, we'll see, dude. Black Hats GameStop has the Moltres box on Pokemon for all the Pokemon sweats. I hope nobody wants the Gammas. I think there's gonna be a good amount of people that want the Gammas. The Gammas look good. Like, the Gammas absolutely look freaking good, bro. I have no complaints with the Gamma 11s this year. I really don't. I feel like they executed that shoe very, very well. I've seen so many in-hand looks of the shoe, and it's crazy how many pairs that are out there right now. So Gamma stock supposedly is going to be a little bit over 100 from what I've seen so far. That could change. Me personally, I like to look at stock numbers when it gets maybe a week before the actual drop, because the thing is, stock numbers tend to fluctuate all the time. So I'm expecting a lot of stock for this shoe because there's already over 100 what's it called? Over 100,000 pairs of the Black Hats dropping on Sneakers app. So, are you copping a personal Black Hat? Absolutely. I need a pair of these Black Hat Air Jordan 4s. Yes, to answer your question, I will be buying a personal pair. I just joined late. Do not buy that Moltres box. It only has 2 destined packs. I repeat, do not buy it. Rather have Gammas over the Travises. Over 100,000 stock. Gammas millions of pairs, so my mind says. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, if Jordan Brand and Nike was smart, like, yeah, just shock drop the Gammas, because I feel like a good amount of people are gonna want to buy them. Like, I just don't think Jordan Brand knows what the people want, low key. You know what I mean? I don't think they know what the people want. Like, they make the sneakers, right? They make the sneakers. Nike and Jordan Brand literally make the sneakers. They make the money, and we create the culture. Like, that's it. That's how it's like. That's how it goes. Honestly, like, that's how it goes. Like, they see the numbers, they see what see what's selling, and then that's what they're gonna go based off of. And then we literally we create the culture of sneakers, bro. Like, we create the trends, we create what's hype. We the people literally create the culture of sneakers. The Alma Munir new 4s is growing on me. I'm not a fan of that. I like the 6s better. What about the Alma Munir 6s? The Alma Munir 6s are nice. I have no problem with the Alma Munir 6s. I don't. I have no issue with that shoe. I think it's better than the 4s that are coming out. Now they know what we want. They just don't give a F to Tune says. Did everyone get the Black Hat 1s hour notification at 5 a.m. Eastern time? Yeah, I think most people got them, but I think it was for the EU. The EU end up shock dropping the Black Hat Air Jordan 4s on the Nike Sneakers app. So, must have been a glitch. Need the channel on the in department where your kick says? Yeah, facts, bro. USA keeping Jordans alive. Rest of the world moved on. Chum Loops is my influencer, Joe says. What do they remove the 500 price and added more sizes? Oh. What's today's date? Oh, this is for the 20. Send this to Ace. Yo, Rami, send that screenshot to me on Twitter. Can you send that to me on Twitter, Rami? The brand is also 3 years out from design to the storefront. What up, Tony? I want to see the other colorways of the sixes. If they the suede like the first ones, I might wait for those to come out. They specifically don't give the people what they want 98% of the time. The issue is once they give you when you want, you stop wanting it, Gorgon says, basically. 24th. What time is EA? I don't think EA was today. Chat. So if anybody in here was asking when the Black Cats exclusive access went live, it didn't go live. It could. We'll try again tomorrow for sure. We'll try it again tomorrow. Remember, chat, the Collection Family sweatshirts go drop tomorrow, by the way. The pre-orders go live for the hoodies and the what's it called? And the beanies tomorrow. Just an FYI. Okay, so I might actually try this. On the 28th. So it looks like this is at 12 a.m. Eastern time, so that's 9 p.m. Bruh. So they added more sizes. This is a good thing. So it looks like $0, but 7 through a size 13. For the black, not the Black Hats, but the brick by bricks. $0, yeah, $0. It's the very last drop. Of course they would save these for the last one. Well, technically it's like $14 because you have to like pay for shipping. What up? It's Nimbus. What's good, man? Shout out my boy Nimbus in the building. According to Eldon, it got moved like different time. Yo, bro, I've been asking you more than 5 times already. Jordan 11, true to size. I would say low run, go true to size, bro. True to size, bro. True to size on the Jordan 11s. 0 means Puma. It means the shoe is going for $0. Like, that's how much they're selling the shoe for. They're selling the shoe for $0, and all you have to pay is shipping. So you could basically, there's a possibility that you could get brick by bricks for $0. All right. Hey, man, I need a third pair. I need a third pair. Will I be going for this shoe? Absolutely. This is dropping on Friday. They were $550 and have a screenshot. Yeah, they definitely changed this up, and then they added more sizes. I feel like this is like, I don't know. We'll see. Go Black Friday is Basora this year, Rojo Vision says. I ain't hitting. We got notification this morning on sneakers that maybe a shock drop on the Black Hat Forest Raph. No, that was for the EU, bro. That was for the EU. I can't even, I need a second pair. I can't even hit on the stuff people don't want as much better chances of hitting the Powerball, Joe says. I mean, if they added more sizes, but like, I would understand, like, if this shoe was like at $200, but like the fact that they have $0 on there just kind of tells me that I bet you it's like one size per. One pair per size. One pair per size. That's probably why they added more sizes, to make it look like there's a lot of pairs on there. They're already back, bro. Goat App is already backdooring those freaking they probably have a shitload of those Oregon Ducks Air Force Ones. They're already backdooring them. They already sent it to a bunch of influence. It's literally all over my feed. Like, I seen like, oh, Goat App sent me this, Goat App sent me that. I was like, holy dude, they're gonna be everywhere. I've seen already over 10 influencers, Instagram influencers, YouTube, and Twitter influencers that got the Air Force One from Goat. They're going to be everywhere. I feel like a ton of people, if you want that Goat Black Friday Oregon Duck Air Force One, bro, there's going to be plenty of dubs on that shoe. Just go, don't worry about the little, just go to the drops. That's all you have to do. Like, the drops will have the time, they will have the date on here. So It's just a raffle drop on JD. Will they drop like they did for the white cements? Bed. Come on. Bed. Bed. Only going after the Oregon Air Force Ones if it has resale. I'm not even a big fan of those Air Force Ones because people have to think about it. Like they drop the Oregon Ducks sneakers every single year. Every single year they do a drop on GOAT. So like I don't know. I feel like last year's GOAT app for the Oregon Ducks, I feel like they were a little bit better, way better than this year's, in my personal opinion. But I don't know. A lot of people hit the Oregon Ducks 3 pairs last year on GOAT. That's what I'm saying. And it's crazy because they only drop it on GOAT app. They don't drop it anywhere else. Clearly, to answer everybody's question, to anybody that doesn't know, that clearly Nike works with GOAT, bro. Like, they clearly work with GOAT app. On Friday, would you recommend DSG or Nike outlets to walk in store to try the Black Cement 4s or the Black Hat 4s? Nike outlets. I didn't even know Nike outlets even get like Jordan releases like that. I would just sign up for all the raffles, bro. I feel like even if you try multiple accounts on the sneakers app, you have a really high chance on hitting. Like a really high chance of hitting the Black Hat 4s this Friday. Like for me, this is my personal opinion, okay? Like you could agree with me to disagree, but I personally think if you take an L on the Black Hats this weekend or this Friday, I feel like you didn't try hard enough. I think you didn't try hard enough. All right, here we go. These are the Air Force Ones that if anybody in here didn't know.
The duck or the egg? That's the age-old question that Oregon is asking right here with their next Division Street sneakers with Nike. This one looks to be the duck pair, as you see the duck print on the heel right there. Splatter print all over, iridescent green on the upper. There's loads of details on this sneaker, so you have to look at it really close. Personally, I like the hang tag with the duck coming out of the egg. The leather on this white pair isn't super premium, but it's decent. Now let's get into some of the details real quick. The hang tag, doof on the tongue, ducks of a feather on the insole, egg.
It kind of, you know what this reminds me of? These remind me of like a Nike ID.
On the back, and it says which came first on the inside of the tongue.
What did it say? Which came first? Wow.
The duck or the egg, as you can see on the heels right there. Here's the other pair. This one's made to represent the egg. You can see the cracked egg on the heel right there. This one has a little bit more premium materials on the up.
See, if I would choose on the two, this one is the better one than the white. I don't like the paint splatter on the white.
It's a nice suede, but it's not super hairy or anything. Once again, you see the hang tag right there. The swoosh is also made to represent a duck's feathers. Ducks of a feather and Nike on the corresponding tongues right here. Also ducks of a feather on the insole once again. And you can see both of the sneakers right here. Personally, I like the tan one a lot more, but that's just my opinion. And I just want to show you the heels on them once again. Duck and egg and duck, so it's in reverse. And yeah, both sneakers release on GOAT for their Black Friday event. With that said, I'm Atwell.
I mean, you guys let me know how you guys feel about it. You guys like them or not?
Shop on Complex for all your latest sneaker releases.
Copper drop on the Oregon Duck Air Force Ones. You guys like them? The yellow pair way better, John Brown says. Did EA go live? No, I don't think they went live. I don't think EA went live. I honestly think it could go live. Maybe that they, you know what? I don't want to speculate anything. Looks like access is delayed till tomorrow. So we'll see what happens tomorrow for EA. People actually hit on the GOAT Black Friday app. Seems like a bunch of leftovers up there. I mean, yeah, people do hit, bro. People do hit. It's just obviously everybody's going for all the hype stuff, which I totally understand. You know, like I low-key might go for the AE ones. We'll see though. $45 for them is not bad. So Snipes letting me reverse access for tomorrow price, Thomas says. Not an Oregon fan. The green pair, nice, but pass, Tyler says. Yellow pair, much better, October says. Okay. Where are my Chase Bs? I don't know when the Chase Bs drop. Like, there's a few people that ask me about the Chase Bs. I don't even know. Raph Sneaker sent me a notification saying to keep an eye on the feed. Yeah, Nicholas, I don't think that was for the U.S. Okay, if anybody's asking about that notification that went out earlier this morning, I think that was for the EU. Okay, if anybody was asking, I believe that was for the EU. I don't think that was for the US. All right, I do not think that was for the US. I keep seeing these Bronson Kobe Statue of Liberties posts. We need them to drop already. Rami says, Rami, you don't need those all Kobe's, bro. You don't need those Kobe's, Rami. Rami really wants them, huh? Rami really wants Statue of Liberties. Though those are so fire, bro. Those got to be the easiest, one of the best Kobe's to drop this year. Like, easily. Those are freaking nice. Trey Miner, what up, man? How are you, my guy? Last year was way better. I'm going for the Pearl Foams. Yo, Raph, you might have to post a bulletin board of all the stuff that we have already discussed. I swear I've seen the same question asked like 20 times. Yeah, I think it's because people don't watch the entire stream. So when people come in late, they'll ask, yo, Raph, I did hear about the notification. Like, that's been the question all morning, which is fine, you know, because, you feel me? Not everybody could, you know, tap into the stream 24/7 of the time, 24 hours of the time. So, like, I get it. I totally get it. So, since the Statue of Liberty is in New Jersey and being a Knicks fan, it's a must, Rami says. Did you see the Black Hat video where they compared both years of the Black Hats and they both squeak? So people complaining for nothing. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's just not normal for the shoe. Right? Like, it's just not normal for the shoe. That's why. And plus, like, the Black Hats, when you first wear them too, you didn't really hear squeaking on the 2020 pair or whatever, whenever the last time that they dropped. But on this one, there's a significant amount of squeaking on this one specifically, you know? So I get it as a consumer standpoint, and you have to realize, like, I get it. Like, I get it. Everyone complaining for nothing. I totally understand. Okay? But the Black Hats weren't $220 back then. Okay? Like, you have to understand that the way the quality issues has been with Nike and Jordan Brand, right? Like, and you're paying an extra premium price for this Jordan 4 for what? It's not even a collab. And you're paying $220 for the shoe. Because Jordan Brand and Nike knows that no matter what, you're going to buy this sneaker. Okay? Right? So I get it in a consumer aspect, right? Because at the end of the day, that I feel like that's the principle for me, is the quality issue. That's it. Like, I don't care about the squeaking, sure. Like, I still want the sneaker, but at the end of the day, as a consumer aspect, and if they keep bumping up the prices, and like, I've seen so many people complain about how, like, oh, people this, complaining about that. Okay, but whenever the next sneaker that all these influencers and all these people that really wanted the shoe ends up having really bad quality issues, you know what? I'm going to say, you know what? Okay, then why are you complaining? We've seen this all the time in all the Jordans that's came out. Why are you complaining now? You know what I mean? Like, I understand why people are complaining. That's all I'm saying. Like, I understand. Me personally, I don't care because I want the shoe. I'm going to wear them. It's going straight to my feet. It's not like it's going to be sitting on my shelf. Like, I'm wearing that. So, but I do understand as a consumer aspect. It's like the quality issue is just not getting better. So, it's not getting better, and they keep pumping up the prices. So, just like the undefeated 4s, the quality issue on that shoe was horrendous. Like, it was bad. You wonder why the shoe is so damn cheap. Because nobody wants a shitty pair. Nobody wants a shitty pair, but people will still buy it, though. That's what I'm saying. People will still buy it. But it's, yeah. It's crazy how it works, right? It's like people start pointing the fingers, like you guys are a bunch of sneakerheads are just complaining this and that. Like, all right. Sneakerheads don't mind getting taken advantage of. Only group will pay a premium for product built like crap, King Win says. We have to hold Nike the same standard of all either other brands, and they're cheaper. But no, the thing is, you know how like people are complaining about the squeaking noise, and then there's people that are complaining to the sneakerheads that are the ones complaining about the shoe that they shouldn't be complaining, are probably either resellers or one thing they probably don't care because they want the sneaker. So I don't know. Me personally, like that's how I look at it. Statue of Liberty is all the way in New York, and no, it isn't. Rami Subbowl says. I don't even know. Listen, I don't know where the Statue of I didn't even know Statue of Liberty was in Jersey. I thought the Statue of Liberty was in New York. Chat, someone Google. I don't know. I'm from New York, bro. I'm telling you, it isn't. It's literally right next to Manhattan, Rami. So well, Rami's saying that the Statue of Liberty is in Jersey. So it's someone tell me, anybody from New York? The Statue of Liberty is in Jersey. It's in Jersey. Watch the Wear Tester video on the Black Cats. I've watched so many videos on Black Cats. Anybody from New York in here? Okay, where Statue is in Jersey water, but you can see it from New York. And another one in Paris. Hey, I seen the Statue of Liberty's in Vegas.
Did you know the Statue of Liberty isn't
Okay, here we go. Man.
actually in New York? Well, it is, but also isn't. Let me explain this
What?
mind-blowing geographic puzzle. Lady Liberty stands on Liberty Island in Upper New York Bay. What most people don't realize is that the bay itself is split down the middle. The western side belongs to New Jersey, while the eastern side belongs to New York. Here's where it gets weird. Liberty Island sits on the western side of this divide in New Jersey's territorial waters. While the island itself belongs to New York's Manhattan borough, it's completely surrounded by New Jersey waters. The statue sits just 1,970 feet from Jersey City, but nearly 1.6 miles from Manhattan. So how did this happen?
So basically, it's in Jersey's water. So basically, from what I'm getting from this video, is that it's in New Jersey water, but it's owned by Manhattan. That's what I'm getting at. It's in the New Jersey water where it's split in half. Man, you New Yorkers this is your argument. I don't care where the Liberty is. I don't care where the Liberty is.
1934, as New York grew into a major trade hub, it wanted control over key harbor islands. To settle on this guy.
When I grow up.
Oh, great. Now I lost the video. It's like their football teams. The Giants and the Jets play in New Jersey, but they call it New York, Rami says. Listen, I don't care where the Statue of Liberty. So, from what it's looking like. Okay, what up, Jake? It looks like the Statue of Liberty is in New Jersey. I mean, from according to the video, it said it is, but it's not. It's more closer to Jersey. It's on Jersey. It's on New Jersey's water, but it's owned by Manhattan. It's not hard. The island belongs to New York, but it's in Jersey. It's not in New York. People from Jersey want to be New York so bad. People from New Jersey want to be New York so bad. I mean, you guys are not very far from each other. Are you trying to start fights this morning, Kalai says? Well, it's not that. It's just he's just trying to prove his point, which is fine. But so can you get to, I'm going to ask y'all this. If anybody's from New York in here, I see most of you guys are. Okay. In order to get to the Liberty, do you have to go, is there like a boat on the New York side to get there, or is the boat on both sides of the island? Okay, so clearly it's on more towards, like, what did he say, around over 1,000 square or feet away from the water, from the Jersey side. So can you access the Liberty on both sides, or do you have to go take a ferry on one side? You could take a boat from either side. Okay. So, if yes, a ferry. Okay, so it could take you from either side. Okay. I don't know. Listen, I don't know what argument you guys want, but like, it sounds like y'all both own it. 402 card kid for the 19-month re-up.
How many are going for PSG 5s?
I didn't even see how the PSG 5s look like. 402 card kid. Thank you so much for the 19-month re-up, my guy. How are you, bro? You can take a boat or drive in the bridge in New Jersey at the Liberty State Park in New Jersey. I want to see the Liberty one day. If I go to New York, that is like on my bucket list, bro. I want the best pizza, the best chopped cheese, and I want to go see Liberty. And I want to go meet Spider-Man. Damn, just say you never been to the Statue of Liberty without saying it. Me personally, I can't talk for it, so I cannot talk for it. They're on Sneakers app. Warzone, thank you so much for the 44-month re-up.
Your 19 months and raise you 44. Smiley face emoji.
Appreciate you, Warzone, for the 44-month re-up. I'll see you 19 months and raise you 44, Warzone says, for the 44-month re-up. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've never been to New York, bro. I lived 30 years in New York City, never been there. I've always wanted to go. New Yorkers don't even run their own state. Y'all getting kicked out by foreigners and don't wear deodorant and walk around in person, toe sandals. SMH 101 podcast says. New York saying F y'all couch to Jersey is crazy. Is there literally like is that a thing, chat, where like, is that a thing where like Jersey guys, like, how do I explain it? Like, Jersey guys are from Jersey, want to be New Yorkers, and like New Yorkers try to be Jersey people. Is that like a thing over there? Just a question. Is that like a thing over there? Because it seems like from what I'm hearing in the chat, like there's like some sort of like competition. There's like some sort of competition between Jersey and New York people. So glad I don't live in New York. I have a headache. Oh, no, I'm not going, but I'll be watching Survivor Series. Absolutely. War Games, absolutely. No. Nope. Hell no. I try to stay out of NYC, Rami says. Of course you stay out of NYC, Rami, because you ain't trying to... You already got too many ops out there, bro. Yeah, go out there in their city, dude. You're gonna get snatched up. Thought the statue was a gift from Freemasons in Paris to the Freemasons in NY. Flipper Drip says. Jersey people try to be NY. Where'd you get that hat? I got it from the store. I don't know where I got this at, honestly. Hat Club, I think. I'm not sure. Bulldog says, check in, Rami. Yeah, check in, bro. Yeah, you gotta check in. No taxes. It's awesome to visit, but not stay. Way too hectic. Jersey has great neighborhoods and great family, DJ says. He says, "Oh yeah, I'm shaking." Neither beating Oregon, anyways. Tony says, "Man, no offense, Oregon's boring, bro." NYC all day. It doesn't matter. The Kobe Statue of Liberty. Okay, let me ask y'all this. Okay, if anybody's from New York, is like Town Square, right? Is like Town Square like overrated? Like, you know how like people go like in the middle and then there's people like sitting on like those bleachers, right? Is it like going like to downtown, like going to Vegas on Vegas Strip is like going to like downtown New York, like on at Times Square, like what people think it is? You know what I'm saying? How you could walk and you take all these pictures, all the lights of the buildings, you know? It doesn't matter. Because I feel like, okay, so we're getting towards Times Square. What did I say? Town Square? Times Square, excuse me. Shout out to Warzone for the 2.
Arroba Warzone910 donated $1.99. City Play Faneto by Chief Keith.
Siri plays. Shout out my boy Warzone for the $2 donation. No, so like going back to what I was saying. Yeah, my bad. Times Square. Excuse me. Is it true that there's no locals that go out there during New Year's Eve? I see it on the news all the time, dude. Like people literally will camp out for a whole day just to get like front row spots for like what's it called, the when the Times Square they do the ball. Yes, true. Wu-Tang's forever. You go there and freeze without any access to toilets unless you work there. It's overrated by the way. Don't even bother going. It's packed. It's like out here in Vegas. So last year, we weren't even close to the Strip. Like we live close to, kind of not really close, maybe like 25 minutes out from the Strip. But like they closed like a bunch of streets down just for the countdown. But they do like fireworks. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure every like major cities do fireworks, right? Yeah, they do the ball, the countdown ball, whatever the hell it is. You know how like it rises up and then they do countdown 10, 9, 8, whatever. Only crazy people do. It's way too cold for that. If you leave, you lose your spot. So basically people will shit themselves wearing like diapers and shitting in their asses. No toilets and you're locked in. If you leave, you can't get back in. Have to stand in the same spot for over 12 hours. Dude, that is not even worth it, bro. Oh my gosh. Standing there for like 10 plus hours, 12 hours just to... That's so sad, man. I'm sorry. I can't do that. The Palms Las Vegas is doing fireworks this year also, Bulldog says. Did you go to... Bro, I don't really get... I mean, the thing is, I don't really see the entertainment on Formula One. Like, probably just because, like, you don't, you know, you see the cars in person and stuff like that. Like, I've got a lot of questions of that. Like, I get that every year. Like, last year, I was here for F1 because I moved here back in September, October. And then I was here again. This is my second year seeing F1. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't really find the... If I was invited to go, I would just to go to check it out. But like, I don't really want to sit there and watch it if I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on at all. What, F1 is everything? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really watch it like that. You know, I'm just looking outside in. I don't know. You feel me? Like you see all the big celebrities come in town. Like you had Travis Scott in town. You had Beyonce, Jay-Z. You had a ton of people in town just to watch it. I took Ohio's stepdad to the city a few weeks ago when he was here. We went to Times Square since he's never been. So touristy, they had so many of those cameras with the music. You stand in the middle, Rami says. You need connections to the after parties. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really party like that. I don't really go to clubs like that. Like, ever since I've moved out here, I don't think I've been to one club. Like, out there and, like, on the strip. Maybe on Fremont. I've been on a couple bar clubs at Fremont, but I've never been out there on the strip. By the way, we'll see what happens at maybe 8 or 7. We'll see if anything goes live for EA, if anything changes. I'll be lining up at local buys and trade to sell stores on Wednesday for some Travis Scott Velvet Brown for $100. There you go. I like the lower seats, east side better. It's less busy. Safe to say you don't do anything. Well, a thing is, like, I do. I don't need to tell you, right? I was out all weekend, man. I was doing things. That's why I skipped on Saturday. I was pretty busy over the weekend. Travis Scott wore Adidas to F1. Mr. Sneak says, yeah, people are making that a big deal. But the thing is, you have to understand, man. Like, you don't have to go clubbing in order to do shit out here in Vegas, bro. There's so much to do out here in Vegas other than to go clubbing and partying. Like, I don't know. Like, there's more to Vegas, bro. There's so many great food spots out here. No money for clubs, only for sneakers. Yeah. I don't know. I don't find I don't know. Maybe I just grew out of the whole club and stuff. I don't know. I want to steal an F1 car. Do you have a pair of MVP Jordans? MVP Jordans? No. PTO this week, baby. Happy Monday. Facts. I mean, yeah, Vegas is expensive AF now. I mean, like, I feel like that's what people are saying. You know, when you go out to the strip, like, everything is, like, expensive. You know, everything's expensive. It doesn't matter. The Kobe Statue of Liberty sneakers will come out on both New York and New Jersey stores. Formula One is better. A NASCAR, at least. You're not getting, it happens to everybody. Like what? Like, I like the desert, Mr. Man says. Did you enjoy the movie with the fam? Oh, we did watch Wicked. Yeah, Wicked 2. Yeah, the kids loved it. I fell asleep in the beginning. I was so tired. So, you say I don't know a lot, J Million says? Yeah, I don't know. I'll do it for you. Once you hit a certain age, I don't know. J Million? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you do. Like, once you get to, I guess when you get to an age, right? Because, like, I mean, I partied a lot in my early 20s. But there's times where, like, we'll go out time to time. But that's what happens when you have kids. And, like, and people say, like, oh, Raph, you don't do anything. Yeah, because I have 2 kids, bro. Like, I have 2 kids. Like, I rather do things with my kids and my fam versus, like, going out and partying, getting fucked up every weekend. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't drink as much as I used to. I don't know. Maybe that's some of y'all's lives where, like, you like to drink every single weekend, but that's just not, like, I don't know. Random question. What are your top 5 general release Jordans for November? Black Cats. Oh, man, November? GRs? Oh, Chicago, number 1. Came out of retirement this Saturday, Francisco. Yeah, Francisco came to play ball with me on Saturday. We played, he came with me. Yeah, that's true too, Jay. For sure. Like, now that we have Buddy, yeah, he definitely counts as a child, for sure. People don't understand when you have kids. Yeah, like, maybe once my kids get older, like, maybe once they're teenagers where they could watch themselves, yeah, like, maybe I could probably go out with the wifey a lot more. But, like, I don't know, whenever you have kids, especially when they're babies, dude, like, you just want to do family stuff. I don't know. That's what I like to do. Like, I want to go back to Disneyland with my kids. That was, like, the best time this year with trip that I went with my kids. Like, they were having a blast. But I don't know. Recently, the experience that I had, the homie Francisco took me to that Raiders football game like a week ago. That was fun. That was cool as hell. That was my first football game that I went out here in Vegas. Experience, which was really, really cool. I heard like nobody showed up to that Browns and Raiders game though. I bet you those tickets were stupid cheap. Both kids are about to be in college, getting in the gang back together. There you go. You're doing your thing, being with your fam. Yeah, like I don't know, dude. Like I just feel like in the point of your age, right? I'm sure most of you guys would say this too. Like there's a point of your age, unless you got divorced, and you know maybe you have no kids, you got divorced at like your late 30s or your early 40s, which I've seen. I have a lot of friends that's gotten divorced in their early 40s, and they're just like, bro, they're just partying like crazy, bro. Like they're out partying, traveling like crazy, getting effed up every weekend. I have a couple friends like that, bro. Because it's like some people go through a long-term relationship where like they don't really do as much as they thought they were going to do. And then they just get used to their relationship, and then they finally get like broken up or like divorced, and then they're just going crazy at a late age. Traveling, going, getting drunk every single weekend with their friends, like, things that they probably missed out on that they wish they could have done. So we could have get to see the Browns last minute, but I passed. Nah. Who wants to see Browns, Francisco? If you gotta settle for one against your nature because you can only put a few women below 8 to not 10 and settle down and have families. No kids, never married, and I don't party, Shujito says. That's fine. If you're an introvert, that is totally okay. Like, there's nothing wrong being an introvert. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong to be an introvert, or you just don't, you're not the party scene type of person, which is fine. So it's okay to have fun time to time. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong to have fun time to time, bro. The skid marks says I would go watch Alex the move to Vegas. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm 100% gonna go watch a baseball game when they open up out here. What, 2028? Yeah, that's in like 2 years. So I would love to see a baseball game. So introvert gang, where you at? I'm pretty sure anybody in here an introvert? Anybody? Who in here is an introvert? Anybody? Any of my ghost watchers in here? If you're ghost watching too, if y'all don't mind smashing that like button, I really do appreciate y'all. If you're an introvert, let me know. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people can't relate to other people, bro. I've met a couple people that were introverts in person. That's watched the channel that's came up to me. They told me like, yo, Raph, I'm kind of an introvert. I don't really say much in chat because I'm an introvert. I don't like to talk to people. It's fine. You need an experienced hockey game? Me. I'm an introvert. Me, still watching, ghost watcher from work. There you go. There's nothing wrong with being an introvert, man. If you're an introvert and you like to speak to me, hey man, listen, I'll speak to you just like how I'll speak to y'all in chat. I'm the same person that you see me in this stream. Ain't nothing different. Major introvert, but leaning to not being as much. Pretty bad. I can talk to clients all day at the shop, but outside of that, I don't like people. Hype Ninja says I can relate to other people. Just they just annoy me. Straight to Toe says. I forgot who it was. He used to be in our chat all the time. I don't know if you guys remember. He was pretty active on Discord, and I forgot. He just doesn't like people. I forgot his name though. Trey, thank you so much for the 2. I forgot his name, bro.
@Treyveno donated $2. Buy a Corvette. Screw kids.
What up, Braveheart? Shouts to Trey for the $2 donation. Buy a Corvette. Screw kids, Trey says for the $2 donation. I appreciate that, Trey. Introvert, literally, then I'm a wild and crazy guy. I'm an introvert because people are boring, Cushy says. Exactly. I talk too much at work, so I like to shut the F up when I get home. I don't think an introvert is really a yapper in person. Unless you're not saying that you're not an I would definitely say I'm definitely not an introvert. All right? I am definitely not an introvert at all. Unquiet at first, but after I get to know you, I get very loud, Danny V says. That's fine. I mean, that's like how some introverts are too, where like, I mean, that's basically what an introvert is almost. Like they're only comfortable to like once they get really, really comfortable. It takes a little bit of time, but like I've had someone that I worked with that was it was an introvert, but it took a while, like, for him to like even open up a little bit. You know, like they'll have moments, but they're definitely not a yapper. Most of the time, they're not a yapper. Morning, little yap. Can do. What up, dude? Yeah, once you get that sauce, Dennis says. I'm gonna go out to the club till I'm 80. Crown says. There you go. That's fine. If that's your life, man, that's fine. Rent is due soon. Frank says. Did Finish Line do EA today? Doesn't look like they did EA. Could be tomorrow. What up, Rob Vicious? Both. Yeah, they can be both. Rob Vicious, you're an introvert. I know you personally, but I mean, you've definitely opened up, with everybody that you've met. So that's fine too. I'm only introvert when surrounded by negative energy, Lamar says. Rezovic saying yapper in person. Devin says, I am a yapper. You know what Devin tried to do? Devin tried to resell me a Pokemon at my table at SneakerCon LA. I was like, man, go make your money, bro. You're good, bro. Like, I didn't need any more Pokemon either. What was that, UPC or the SPC, whatever you're trying to sell me that I already have? I have like a couple of them that I already opened though. But I didn't need another one. I hate that set, dude. I've never hit anything good on that set. That's why. I was like, man, you almost made me buy it, bro. I was going to buy it there, right then there. But I was like, man. I was like, I'm good, bro. You could have made your money. And you did, which is fine. I know Raph and the wifey will be clubbing once the kids get older. Not necessarily. I feel like I enjoy, when it comes to the wife, I enjoy just going out to eat, finding new food spots and maybe getting a nice little cocktail. That's it, bro. Like, I don't really like, that's like me and the wifey already talked about this, is that like we want to just find, like, just go out and just eat good food. I don't know. Like on my birthday, like when I turned 30, I didn't really do shit, bro. She asked me what I wanted to do. I said, I just want sushi and I want to gamble a little bit. And that's all I wanted to do on my 30th birthday. Literally. And then we went out to dinner that same day. That's all I really wanted to do on my 30th. Got sushi, gambled a little bit, and got dinner. Introvert beat woman? That's crazy. Raph, do you drink? No, I don't. Yesterday we had a family get together, and my whole family extroverts. I'm total opposite. After like 3 hours, I went to upstairs and watched Stranger Things in peace. I like my peace and quiet. There you go. I feel at a certain age, you just want to eat and chill and stay out the way, Sean says. Yeah, that's fine. We got 6 minutes. I don't know what's dropping in 6 minutes, chat. I don't think there's really anything much dropping. I don't think there's really much anything dropping this morning. Finding peace is the greatest thing in life, Mark and Soul says. Are the Black Cats coming out on Jdsports? Yes, it doesn't look like EA went live today, but it looks like it's probably going to go live tomorrow, so we'll see. Someone asked me my opinion about this shoe. I think the original Air Jordan 5, what's it called? What are these called? Saint Germain's? I feel like the original 5s were better than these. I did get the notification from Sneakers app today. Everybody did, but I think that was for the EU. So Bitcoin is dropping fast, Cushy says. Good. Stop, buddy. Alcohol makes you feel bad for a couple of days afterwards. I don't know. I just don't like waking up feeling like crap, dude. Like, I just don't like waking up feeling like crap. You're not copping them Kobe Halos? No. That's why, like, every season, like, I think our season's coming to an end here soon. I think we have, like, one more month for our basketball league. And then we're starting our spring/summer league. And I'm gonna be joining every single league, bro. Because I feel like if I don't join, then I'm gonna get complacent, and then I'm not gonna want to play basketball again. So now that I'm in like a basketball league, like I just want to play basketball all the time. You know, you're getting old when you go out and start calling drinks cocktails. Rahus, what up, man? Morning, Jim bro. What up, Rahus? What's good, dude? I wake up and feel like crap every day. It's called old age, Rami says. Not necessarily, bro. Rami, you're like, how old are you? You're like 30, what? You're like 36, 35? What, how old are you, dude? Like, bro, come on, man. Like, because it sounds like you're lazy, bro. There's a lot of healthy people in your age, bro. That's like, that wakes up feeling great, dude. Just gotta stay healthy, my guy. And it probably doesn't help if you sleep late too. If you're like one of those people that just constantly sleep after midnight, dude, that's probably why you are like, oh, you're 44. I guess that's not too bad. 44 is not bad. I remember when my dad was like in his early 40s. We were living in Georgia at the time, I think. No, we were living in Washington, Georgia. And dude, my dad was like healthy as hell. My dad's still healthy as hell. He's in his 60s. And he's all right. I feel like I'm 20, Francisco says. Yeah. What beef did I miss? You didn't know there was no beef. Look at Rahus looking for drama. Hey, here we go, Rami. Start drama with Rahus again. He said, what beef did I miss? Rahus looking for drama, huh? Nah, man, like, listen, it's fine because people sleep late. I can't sleep late, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't think I've slept any. When was the last time I slept past 12? It's been a while. Rami would feel young if he clapped cheeks on the regular, Rahu says. Rami at 44, get up at 3 a.m. every morning and work till 3 p.m. Still rip and run after work. It's all the mid-set mindset, fam. It really is. Eat better, sleep more, and get active. You'll feel better, Nam says. Hey, that's why we had that conversation. Remember that we had that conversation one time in the chat? Being old is a mentality. Yeah. The thing is, I don't want me being like getting old is an excuse to why I don't feel good. You know, like, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I got more than 6 hours of sleep, Straight to Toe says. Yeah, see, the thing is, I can't sleep past like 11. Like, I'm in, bro, dead ass, I'm knocked out by like 9:30. Sometimes I'll be like knocked out by 10. But like, dude, I will not go past like 9:30, 10. Like, I'm in bed, bro. So, you do have the need. Oh my gosh, I'm 42. I lift weights every day, run 5K every week, and I take care of myself with what I eat. How do you feel when you wake up? All I is all how you treat yourself, Jay says. I'm out by 8, Frank. I know, that's why you didn't reply back to me yesterday. So long story short, Rami didn't squash that yet. Wait, what? Wait, what happened? Rami might need help. Pretty young thing to get active again, Sean says. I'm 40, I only sleep 45 hours a night. Any more than that, I feel tired. I don't know why. That's how it was when I was working at my last job. Like, when I was working at my last job, dude, like, it was weird getting like more than like 6 hours of sleep. And like, I felt like waking up, I felt like crap. But when I was getting like maybe like 3 hours of sleep, dude, like, oh, dude, I felt good for some reason. I don't know, it's weird. But I think your body just gets used to that. All right, here we go. We'll see what happens here. Just to check if, EA just randomly went live, but it didn't. I replied to you at 4 a.m. though. Yeah, but I'm not up till like 5. I sleep 30 hours, work 13 hours in the last 7 years, but my day off I sleep into, legit says. Have you copped anything from Goat Black Friday? No, I have not, bro. I have not bought anything from Goat Black Friday at all. I haven't bought anything. Rami, just clap cheeks every now and then. You'll feel younger, Rahu says. What are you talking about, Rahus? Rahus, not everybody's in your position where, like, they could just go clap cheeks like that, bro. Okay? Like, Rami is happily married. He doesn't have to, like, go clap cheeks every day if he's happily married, bro. You feel me? There's a difference being, like, married for so long versus like single and ready to mingle. There's like, that's like two different lives. And no man is gonna be like, yeah, I just clapped my, I clapped my girl's cheeks last night, bro. That was so, yeah, like a married man is. I don't think a married man. I mean, I'm not gonna say. I'm assuming everybody is like that, but you feel me? Is not gonna say, yeah, I clapped my wife's cheeks last night. You know what I mean? Like, why is everything about clapping cheeks raw? He's either at Magic City eating wings or trying to get bodies at ring cameras, Rami says. Yeah, Rami doesn't have a drop a bag for a cat. Yeah, that's true too. This man Rahuz looked like he had a good weekend. He's like, hey man, listen, y'all want a good time, not a bad time. I'm happily married and want to clap my wife's cheeks every day, Nam says. Oh man, married for 10 years and I'm definitely geez, regular, Delmiak says. Well man, that's just the difference, because like you're not gonna announce it, you know what I mean? Like men that are like single and ready to mingle are going to announce it, but like guys that are married are not just gonna sit around and be like, yeah, I'm clapping my girl's cheeks. Like, ain't nobody gonna say that, bro. There's a lot of married virgins in the chat. Is crazy, bro. Yeah, but you say that, but everyone's happy, bro. Everyone's happily married, Rahus. We live in New Orleans. Atlanta whooped off New Orleans basketball and football. Not all jokes aside, married life is wonderful, man. Ain't nothing but trouble in these streets, Sean says. You know what's so funny, bro? I clap my eyes all the time, DH. Yeah, you know what, DH? You're probably you're the wedding crasher, bro. Man's the wedding crasher. Yeah, grow up, Rahus, Francisco says. Wife, he's thinking with cheeks, Frank says. Clapping cheeks got me crying. I mean, the way my girl is, she'll say it herself, bro, but that's just Latina's 101 podcast says. Oh, 101 podcast, weren't you dealing with that Filipino? So it sounds like you went from a Filipina to a Latina, huh? Remember, was that 101 podcast that was like saying that he had like a date with a Filipina girl and it didn't work out, and now he's dating a Latina girl? Wow. The announcer who do that usually shadows and securities agree nothing but trouble in these streets. Morning radio today took a turn. That's what it sounds like, bro. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're single, ready to mingle versus married men in here. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. That's the solution. Every wife wants to be treated like 3 or 4. Still deep down, the Jack says. He went from crazy to crazier. Saw a transition, not gonna lie, straight to toe said. Honestly, I don't even know how this transition just like, I don't even know what happened. It's when Rahus entered the chat, he was like, yo, what did I miss on the beef? Right, the type of dude to walk in, the homies. That's so crazy, bro. That's so crazy. That's so crazy, man. After every now and then, hit it hard. Rami, I've been with the same woman for a year now, Rahus says. Congratulations, Ra. You've been with Rahus has been with his girl for a year now, chat. Look at that. I remember when I hit the 1 year mark. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You want to say hi, chat? Look at this dude. Say hi. You don't even know what he wants. Look at him. You don't even know. You don't even know. Yeah? You've been with your your partner for a year now? So damn, nothing this morning. Yeah, nothing dropping on Monday. It's Monday. It's chill, bro. We'll see what happens tomorrow though when it comes to exclusive access. So Oh, buddy. Huh, buddy. Go eat. You go eat. Bro, chilling? Yeah, he's straight chilling, bro. He's been so good lately, dude. Well, actually, not last night. The wifey got pissed yesterday. Pissed in the house. He's pissed on the carpet over here. I think it's because, like, I think he knows, like, for some reason at night, like, he doesn't want to go outside at night because it's cold and it's, like, dark. So, like I have to remind him sometimes if he needs to go potty, like, he has to go out there. But, like, there's times where he will have accidents at night just because I think it's really, really cold outside for him. So, like, he'll just randomly do it in the house, which it's kind of rare. It's only, like, it's, like, rare. But yeah. On the PSG's got it. I don't like these fives at all, man. I'm not a big fan of these fives. I'm not a big fan of these fives at all, if anybody was going to ask me. It's so crazy, chat. Like, this year, okay, so I'm going to make the Google Doc this week. I got to look into it. So, once again, chat, we're going to have our Sneaker of the Year panel. Our own show here at the Collection Family. And I need everyone to tap in with it. It's going to be fun because the Google Doc will have you guys choose your 10 favorite shoes that drop, your top 10 favorite shoes that drop this year. And then I'm gonna add the votes all together, and then I'm gonna see who go, when it comes down to, the top 10 sneaker of the year with the Collection Fam. Like, we're gonna have a whole show for it, bro. So yeah, we do have a sweater for him. He wears a sweater time to time. Huh, bud? Huh? You wanna go eat? You wanna go eat? You go eat? Like, he knows. Look at his ears go up. You wanna go eat? No, I don't think I'm gonna do any more sneaker battles. Someone asked me, like, if I could do a sneaker battle, but I was like, bro, sneaker battles are just boring nowadays, man. Sneaker battles are just boring. I think I'm gonna try to have the Google Doc done by the end of this week. And then after, I'm gonna be posting it on December 1st, and then we'll have the entire, like, the show at the end of the year. So, and then I'll announce and then let you guys know what the top, like, what my top 10 is this year. And then we'll show what the top 10 sneaker of the year will be for the Collection Family. So, like, I do want to do categories. I feel like there should be categories, like the best collab this year. What else? The most underrated sneaker of the year. Best SB. Best, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Do something like that. Rafi, the Adidas the Superstar XLR dropped on the confirmed app if anybody's interested. Hold on, let me bring this up real quick. I forgot I didn't even bring this up this this morning. Hold on, give me a second. No, buddy, stay. Nope, buddy. All right, hold on, let me see. Was it Sneaker News that posted it? Like, people try to make this like a really big deal. I don't know if they posted it. No, they didn't post it. No one posted it. Because the other day, Travis posted. Travis, if anybody has that post, can you share it on the in the chat real quick, mommy? The Travis wearing the Y3. Good job, bud. All right, here we go. My fault. Had to take Buddy out real quick. Let me see. Let me find the link real quick. I don't think it's just it's just a jacket. Like, people were making a big deal, which I totally get, but at the end of the day, I don't think like it wasn't really anything crazy. So Travis Scott, because people are thinking that he's gonna go to Adidas. Right here. So Travis Scott and Adidas Y3. Oh, thank you, Rami. I saw it on Twitter. It was like the first thing that had popped up. That's what he wore. And people was like, "Oh, is this the sign that he's going to go to Adidas?" Like, I don't know, man. Like, realistically, I don't think Travis is. I feel like he already signed that. I feel like he already signed that deal with Jordan Brand that he's going to stay. But like I said, I could be wrong. But I think the whole thing is because the Y3 was, didn't they sponsor the event? And I think Adidas owns Y3. That's why. What up, Martin? What's good, dude? Adidas will be whack. I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. If he went to Adidas, oh man, I feel like that would be everyone would be a Adidas fan. If Travis does an Adidas shoe, will be turn the 3 stripes backwards. You see Adidas trolling in the chat? No, I did. What did they say? Or in the comments? I think they did respond to it though. Didn't they say something about it though? Whenever they saw that picture kind of surface on the internet, and they said like Adidas respond to it. His whole team was wearing Jordans, Frank says. But no one cares what his team is wearing though, Frank. They're just like worrying about what the man is wearing himself. Like his security guards and his team are not owned by Nike or Adidas. They could wear whatever they want to wear. But it would make sense if you're on a Travis team, you're going to wear Jordans. Kanye West moved all over again. Oh, this? I mean, they didn't. That's not really trolling. That's not really trolling. I know I've seen that, but I don't know why they didn't really say much. This is not really saying anything. Adidas commented on it. Yeah, that's all they did. That's all they did. I seen this already, but that's not really saying much. No one's saying anything about the Uggs on his feet. Travis should be what I'm doing collab, seriously. Dude, but the thing is, like, even if they ever announce, right, which I still don't think it's gonna happen, if they announce that he's gonna go to Adidas, that's gonna be a big deal. That's a huge deal. Like, it would be a big deal. Like, the internet, dude, the internet would, like, blow up. Like, literally. The internet would absolutely blow up if Travis went to Adidas. I'm going to ask y'all this. Will you guys jump on the bandwagon, though? Like, anyone that's, like, a true, like, Jordan head, though? Like, and Nike? I'm pretty sure even if he went to Adidas, right? If he ever did, which I don't see it happening, if he did and had his own shoe, people would absolutely buy. Like, maybe the first couple drops, until if it ends up being like, whatever. The Yeezy years, boy, was well, I feel like some collaborators just should stay where they're at sometimes. I mean, obviously, yay, him pivoting to Adidas was like probably one of the best moves ever. But like, if Travis pivoted, like I don't think it would work. Just like look at what Jerry Lorenzo did, bro. Like Jerry Lorenzo went to Adidas. That shit did not work, bro. Like he had his run. He had his run with Nike, and his shoes were very successful with Nike. But other than that, bro, like when he went to pivot it and then signed with Adidas, dude, that shit was not it, bro. That shit was not it, bro. That Jerry Lorenzo shoe, I'm sorry. And like, I remember, if anybody remembers that, like when he had his drop, he had a lot of criticism from like the fans and social media. And he started arguing with people in the comments. Like that shit was crazy. I don't know if you guys remember that. He started arguing with people in his comment section because they were criticizing his stuff and wasn't a big fan of it. The sizing was off on his clothing and like literally was like arguing with people on his comments, bro. Sean Weatherspoon went to Adidas and made the most whack stuff. Travis only cares about the money in his bank account, and I'm sure he'll wear it, whatever it is. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really think... What up, Synergy? What's good, dude? I don't think Travis cares, bro. Like, he probably does not care, man. He probably messes with Jordans and all that stuff. He probably does. Like, but, like, money talks at the end of the day, dude. If someone's going to get offered that much money, like millions of dollars, dude, for depending of how long the contract would be, he's gonna do it, man. Jerry got the bag so he could kick rocks, Francisco says. Didn't Cardi B sign with the deal with Adidas? I'm not sure. Anyone got the time on this? No, I think so. EA normally goes live at 7 or 6 a.m. PST. 6 a.m. PST, 9 a.m. Eastern time. It never went live. Travis shell toes, all rubber with the leather toes. Anyone that hit the cook groups, anyone in a cook group got the time. No one knows the time, bro. None of the cook groups even knew that EA was gonna go live on Friday. Nobody has times, bro. Like, it normally goes live at 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST. Bro, literally nobody knew that EA was even gonna go live on Friday. None of y'all cook groups knew about that, dude. It's like Ronaldo and some other players. They got the back from the Saudi Arabia and took off and left the best league in the world. So much more money to turn a Nike check backwards in America is America's American dream. I mean, it's Travis Scott, dude. Like they had Travis Scott at a perfect time, man. Like they really did. Like he jumped on board at a perfect time, dude. And like I've never seen an artist like build up so much hype throughout the years, and he still has it, bro. Travis still has it, man. He still has it, dude. Like, it doesn't matter how many Jordan 1s that they drop, dude still has it. And I'm telling y'all, like, if they drop a Jordan 1 high next year, Travis Scott, whether if they re-retro it or drop another one, people that said that Jordans are dead are going to come out the woodwork, be like, this is sneaker of the year. Literally. Like they used his name to like build up. They used his name to build up hype around a lot of stuff. SB Dunks, Air Max 270s. They did that tennis shoe, the Mac Attacks. They used his name like the Field Jacks, like the trainers. Bro, like, make that make sense, chat. Like, remember when they dropped the Mac Attack, not the Mac Attack, well, they dropped the Mac Attacks, they also did the regular colorways. But what was that one trainer that, you know, they started dropping? They dropped it, like, they had, like, an exclusive drop for Undefeated. And then, because they knew they were trying to build up some hype, now you don't really see too many of those shoes drop on Sneakers app. They only dropped them a few times on Sneakers app. And that was the time where Field Jacks were, like, getting promoted. What was that trainer called? Does anybody remember? Undefeated had their collab, I believe, with them too. What was the shoe called? Does anybody remember? That was a trainer. It was a low top. Sparadons. Thank you. Now you don't really see the Sparadons dropping on the sneakers app anymore. Literally, it's a wave, bro. Like, look at the 4RMs. I honestly think Jordan Brand thought that the Jordan 4RMs were going to be very successful because there was so much attention around the Nigel Sylvester Bike Air. Dude, that shoe was probably the worst silhouette to ever be made by Jordan Brand. Almost. Like, that was the biggest flop. The biggest flop was the Jordan 4RM. Everyone just cared because it had Nigel's name on it. And it was stupid limited. It was hard to get. I think the black pair didn't really do much numbers because I think that was more of like the GR pair, right? Like more people actually hit, but the green pair was more limited. And people were calling the Jordan 4 RM like top 10 sneaker of the year. I'm like, what are we doing here, bruh? What are we doing? Like, they're not bad, but like, we're really gonna gas up a Jordan 4 RM because it got Nigel's name on it. It's crazy to me. And nobody really paid attention for the rest of the colorways, like the GR colorways. Yeah, sure, J Million. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. It's something different, comfortable, unique. But like the rest of the rollout for the 4RM in general just went to shit, bro. Like, ain't nobody gave a crap about the Jordan 4RM. Like, ain't nobody cared. It was just hype. Bro, honestly, that 4RM was fake hype, bro. That shit was fake hype. No offense. Yeah, the Mac attacks were a flop too. I think it was just fake hype, bro. And the social media was gassing it up because everyone wants a glazed Nigel to get like, you know what I'm saying? Because people want the same thing over and over and over again, J Million says. That's the reason why the same stuff comes out. That's why they keep re-retroing the same stuff because that's what the people want to. That's what the people are buying. You know. It's not a tweet. Nobody cares of that type of shit that's made. Excuses, they were trash. Looks like just like a Jordan 4. But you didn't see like the public buying Jordan 4Ms on the daily. You know, like maybe the Black Cat Jordan 4Ms that came out, but other than that, like nobody talked about them. Damn, Nigel's hate is real. No, it's not that. It's not nothing against Nigel at all, bro. Like, obviously, he probably had no choice. You got to realize that, like, he probably doesn't have full control of his drop, dude. Like, if Jordan Brand's gonna give him a 4RM, they'd be like, yo, like, we want to hype up this drop up. Like, we're gonna make this limited. You know, we're gonna have this rollout. It's nothing against Nigel. It's not hating on him. It's just mainly what Nike and Jordan Brand are trying to do. Like, that's the same thing with like what they did with Travis. Like, that's the same thing. It's not hating. It's just more marketing tactic that Jordan Brand and Nike is doing to hype up a certain silhouette. Like, you think the Jordan 4 RM was gonna get any attention if they never gave Nigel that collab? Absolutely not, bro. They could have gave it to Travis Scott and people would have been doing the same thing. People would have been hyping it up as well. It might be me, but I like the silhouette of the Jordan 4 RM. But it's anyways tried on. No, it's comfortable. Air Force way better than regular Jordan 4s comfortability wise. J Million says, don't want any tries, but he's cellular could happen in Houston. I bet on a family suffered all that strategy. Won't ever forget. I also understand why he's hype. His rap you don't understand why he's hype. His rap sucks. The fragment Travis Scott's were not as good as the OGs, in my opinion. Travis needs to do another silhouette. But that's not his choice, though. You have to realize is that that's not his choice. He doesn't make those choices. Like, he absolutely doesn't make that choice. Like, me personally, I don't think he makes that choice, bro. I really don't. You wonder why, chat. You wonder why they keep dropping Jordan 1 lows. You wonder why. You wonder why. You wonder why they keep dropping Jordan 1 lows all the time, dude. Because honestly, this might be a hot take. It's because of Travis, bro. This might be a hot take of saying that, is that they keep dropping Jordan 1 lows because of that guy, right? That man right there, dude. At least Nigel's not killing kids like Travis. Oh, man. Well, everyone has their own, like, takes and views on it, though. You know what I mean? I understand. I understand. Maybe Travis can save the 7. People will get hyped if it was a 7. People will get hyped if it was a... I mean, he already dropped the Jordan 6 twice. And people were still really hyped about it, too, when they first dropped. You know? But, like, at the end of the day, like, the man still has it, bro. Like, people are going to be hyped on him all the time. All the time it doesn't have a choice. I don't know. All this time and doesn't have a choice. I don't know. I truly don't think he has. He might have a little bit of say on it, but he doesn't have that executive decision. Like, you think, dude, listen, if Travis really wanted, he probably would want to drop that Jordan 4. But does he have that choice? Absolutely not, dude. He'd probably be like, yo, let's drop my Jordan 4, the purple ones. Let's drop the brown ones. Why aren't we dropping these? He doesn't have that choice, bro. He doesn't have that choice. Don't be surprised. Again, like I said, if he stays with, I think he will, if he's going to stay with Jordan Brand and Nike, don't be surprised if there's going to be a new silhouette or a old school silhouette that comes out that they end up giving, whether if it's Nigel or Travis Scott, and they try to hype it up because of that reason. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Like I said, we've seen it with the Mac Attacks. We've seen it with the 270s. That was the 270 rollout. Guess what they gave Travis Scott? They gave him a Travis Scott 270. Okay. The SB Dunk rollout. Once again, what else was there? Like, they've put his name, the Sparadons. They've put his name on a lot of different silhouettes just to hype it up. And I said this before, like, they put out the Travis Mac Attack collab before they even said, hey, we're bringing Mac Attacks back. Do you guys remember that marketing video that they had with the old dude with the I think it was a commercial or something like that? They put out that marketing video, and guess what it did? People are like, oh shit, they're bringing back the Mac Attacks. And literally you knew that more Mac Attack drops were dropping after that, while they were dropping the when they were trying to market the Travis Mac Attacks. They were dropping before the Mac Attack Travis's even dropped, and they dropped more colorways after that. And I know they were doing that big push for Air Max 1s too. Same thing, Air Max 1s. We forgot to bring those up. Remember they were doing a big push for Air Max 1s, chat? Like, even a lot of different companies were getting collabs with Air Max 1. Pata was getting a collab. What's it called? Social Status got a collab with Air Maxes. And then Travis got one too. Chat, you can't make this up, bro. I mean, look at all the Air Max 95 collabs that we've gotten this year. What was Nike trying to do? Hype up the silhouette, making 95s limited on certain drops. You know, that's why I still think it's still mind-boggle to me that they're making Jordan 10s limited, which is fine. That's okay. But it's still like, if you're around during all the 10 drops, like in the past, 10s used to sit like ducks. But now it's like, all right, let's make it limited. Let's make a nice little cool box with it and build up hype by making them limited, which absolutely freaking worked. Like, come on, bro. Like, we know what Nike and Jordan Brand is trying to do. That's why I said next year is the year of the sixes, right? I mean, everyone could have called that this year was the year of the fives. That next year is going to be the year of the sixes. They already announced the Awake Jordan 6 collab, right? They already announced that. They're gonna drop what? They have already announced the Jordan 6 infrared, reverse infrared. That's gonna drop. And also, I already told you guys this, that we're probably gonna see a trophy room Jordan 6 drop next year as well. So like it's gonna be a bunch of like collabs with Jordan 6s. We already seen the Alma right? The Alma 6s drop towards the end of this year. And then going into 2026, we're probably gonna see a bunch of collabs with Jordan 6s. So what are they gonna do? And then you're gonna see another reimagine. We're probably gonna see a reimagine. I still think it's gonna be a reimagined Carmine, but I could be wrong. But there's going to be the Reimagine series is still going to continue on next year in 2026. For example, I'm going to absolutely destroy Travis sales numbers. Why? Because it's two corporations and one rapper is just that. I just hope those trophy rooms sixes are nice. Well, trophy room sixes was supposed to be announced this year. They were supposed to drop May, but it sounds like they're probably just going to hold back until next year, which makes a whole lot of sense. 2026 is going to be a 6 year for sure. Flood 90s and some other models. Yeah, for sure. That's probably what's going to happen. And I think what's going to get more flooded next year is Kobe's. Like Kobe's are going to get flooded to the ground, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Because they remember the pre-order that we did over what they did over the summer was it the Kobe 3s? Was it the Kobe 3s or 2s that they had that pre-order? Do you guys remember that? That's technically dropping in December, which is going to be the introduction of the rollout for that Kobe. And then next year, they're going to drop more colorway silhouette for the silhouette for the Kobe. I think it was the Kobe 3 or 2. I don't know which one it was. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was like that high top looking shoe. They dropped the all white ones, which I think the all white ones end up either whether if they were sitting or still on. I don't know if they were sitting. But if anybody did a pre-order on those Kobe's, you should be receiving them by December. So Trophy Room 6 is already backdoor through the store. And then plus you have another pair of what's it called? Nigel Air Jordan 4s. They have that fire red colorway. Once again, they're going to drop, I think they're going to drop at least 2 to 3 Nigel Sylvester sneakers next year, 2026. There's no reason why they're going to stop that momentum with Nigel. Like, they're going to keep it going. Like, absolutely keep it going. There's no reason why. You know what's funny? Nigel got a Jordan 1 low, but didn't have the same impact that Travis's gets when he drops a Jordan 1 low. Nothing close. Like, I think they should just let Nigel have the Jordan 4, bro. Let him have the 4. They need to put the Alma 6 on Nike so I can get it for a discount, Holly says. Expect Kobe's to run into the ground. That's fine, and that is totally okay. Like, people have to understand that's how the market works sometimes. It's like, if it's working out, why would they stop making them? You know, just like Dunks. Like, why stop? And they kept making them. The one thing that they stopped doing, which makes a lot of sense, was the Dunk highs. When they were dropping the SBs, they were dropping the regular Dunk highs, which, you know, kept the momentum going. They stopped making them because no one was buying the Dunk lows. And what did they stop doing? Stop dropping Dunk highs. Because why? Or excuse me, SB Dunk highs. And what did they do? They're basically oversaturated the Dunk low and the SB Dunk low until people got tired of them. And I think that's what they're probably going to do. They're going to keep dropping stuff. They're going to keep dropping stuff until, you know, until the gas runs out. Some people like the same, like some people want to beat up their own shoes. DJ Jack says they got to find a silhouette. They got to find a silhouette to just go and oversaturate until people get sick of them. And it's going to be the Jordan 4. They work well as beaters, but not everyone went for the beat up look, Jack says. So SB Dunk or die, OG says. Well, I mean, there's still not every collab is gonna hit, man. You know, not every collab is gonna hit. And that's why I told a lot of you guys that are huge true SB fans, like, just wait until the day where people get all hyped up around the SBs and start to crash out because they can't hit on the limited ones. But we're the same people saying that dunks are dead. Like, they're just going to get to a point. That's why you wonder why. They probably, in the last 2 years, I feel like Jordan Brand definitely took a huge hit on, especially last year, because they kept oversaturating the regular dunk. Not the regular dunk, but the SB dunk low. Like, you seen it, you remember on Sneakers app chat, every single week, you seen like a dunk low on the Sneakers app almost every single month. You seen like 2-3 colorways. Guess what you don't see? You don't see that anymore. You don't see that anymore. Why? Because they ran out of gas, bro. They ran out of gas, bro. People started not to want it. So they started to allocate a lot of these dunks to the skate shops. They started giving all the skate shops. Just leave it at the skate shops. If you want them, you want them. We'll drop SB dunk lows here and there, but you don't see that anymore. You only see it here and there, but you don't see it as much. I like the shoes that I buy. I don't care about the hype. Yeah, that's as you should, man. Panda Dunks just killed everything. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, as a business owner, it makes sense to why they were going to do that, right? Beetlejuice, like, that's probably one of the most easiest shoes for Nike to make, like, other than Jordan 1s, for them to just saturate the shoe and make millions and millions of dollars until literally it gets, like, buried to the freaking ground, dude, until people are really sick and tired of them. We're talking about, like, kids, mamas, grandmas. Like, literally the Panda Dunks was like the Yeezy 350 V2s. You keep dropping them until people don't want them anymore. That's exactly what the Pandas were. Like, the dunk lows in general were literally Nike's 350 V2s. Any shock drops this week, Rav? I don't think any shock drops, but obviously we have EA. You get anything on Black Friday? Just the black hats. The supplies were there. That's what it comes down to. Absolutely. And you don't see as much regular dunks anymore. Obviously, they had to, like, slow it down. They dramatically had to slow it down because the sales probably weren't doing well for them every time they dropped another dunk. Like, you had regular dunks dropping on the Sneakers app chat. Come on, man. You know? And probably the most hyped regular dunk this year was the Stranger Things. Most kids are only gonna follow trends, and that's normally how it goes, bro. Like, you say, like, most kids are gonna follow trends. That's the same thing with adults, bro. The same thing with adults, man. The same thing with grown folks like us, man. Like, it's true. People, it's like sneakerheads, bro. Sneakerheads the same way. Like, you got grown folks, you see, like, okay, well, this is trending. Everybody, you know, is liking this sneaker. Everyone's wearing it. I'm buying it. You know, everybody follows trends in some way, dude. Some way, somehow, people follow the trends, bro. You can't just say the kids, because it's like almost everybody does. You get influenced to buy something. It's like, all right, I want them. You know, this is the most hype that we've seen on Jordan 5s in a long time, since, like, the off-whites. Like, but it does help whenever they're dropping, like, you know, all the GRs that a lot of people wanted, the fire reds, grapes, you know, metallic 5s. You feel me? Like, people always rock Pandas, go outside and you'll see Pandas. I still got a pair of Pandas. Ain't nothing wrong with them. You know, ain't nothing wrong with them, man. If you look closely at the t-shirts, and particularly the Jordan Lowe's Travis merch, it's completely against personality. It's not right. They should just ban Travis. Bro, it's not. Bro, they ain't going to ban nobody, bro. Whether if you like it or not, like, you want them, they should ban Travis. But at the end of the day, they're going to keep dropping Travis's no matter what, dude. You know? No matter what. Like, I promise you, some people that had opinions about the whole Travis stuff that happened out there in Houston are probably the same people are still probably buying Travis Scotts to resell them or buy them in general, man. It depends. If you're deep into fashion, you try things that work and sometimes don't. Yeah, Jack, but majority of the people get influence on social media, man. Like, it's a real thing. Like, you have to realize there's a difference between like people that are really into the culture of sneakers versus that are like Gen Zs or just casuals, bro. And I talked about this before. Like, there's a lot more casuals in the game that you don't think they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think like, oh, everybody knows their stuff, but I bet you there's more casuals. There's more actual sneakerheads. There's more casuals out there in the world than actual sneakerheads, like obviously like most of us in here that are really into the culture, they're into the game, that sees what's hype and what's not, you know, and you know what resells and what doesn't resell, versus someone that doesn't really know about sneakers and they see it on their feed that gets influenced to want to buy a sneaker because they see that's, oh, this is pretty cool, I want to buy them. Bro, there's so many casuals out there, bro, so many. So like, that's why if you pay thousands of new Travises, then you're not a sneakerhead. Rafi influences me now, Daniel. I get influenced. Everybody gets influenced in some way on social media when it comes to like certain things, bro. Like politics, fashion, everything, bro. Like it goes across the board. Like, but you believe in what you want to believe, man. You know what I mean? There's a new sneakerhead born every day. I be talking to people at the gym about Jordans, and I tell them to sit for certain shoes and go for the cop. Yeah, like the thing is too, Richard. Like, people don't know the secondary market. Not a lot of people do not know that certain Jordans are under retail before they even buy them on Sneakers app, and that's why I told y'all there's a lot of casuals that only know Sneakers app, right? The real sneakerheads that know how to buy shoes like us, that are into, you know, the sneakers every single day and see what's going to drop, what's dropping next month, are looking at Jdsports. We know Jdsports EA. We know Jdsports. Some people just look at Nike, be like, okay, sneakers app. That's all. And I'm sure a lot of casuals have heard StockX and GOAT more than they've heard about Jdsports and Finish Line. I bet you that, chat. I bet you that there's more people that are casuals know about StockX more than any other sneaker stores that sell Jordans. I'm talking about Jdsports, Undefeated, Jdsports, because literally it's advertised everywhere, man. Like StockX, GOAT is advertised almost everywhere. Like if you even look at like the way the analytics work on social media, your phone listens to you, bro. You talk about food, you talk about a certain thing, your phone's listening to you. That shit gonna be popping up on your feed. Be like, oh shit, I was just talking about this. Your phone listens to you, bro. You talk about, if anybody's talking about like StockX or anything like that shit gonna pop up on your feed as an advertisement, you know? So, but I'm saying, like, average sneakerhead that's a casual, and I promise you, will either just try to walk in the store expecting that they could grab a shoe in first come first serve basis because they don't know anything about a raffle, you know, and then people that just know be like, all right, I'm gonna go to Nike, I'm gonna see what they're dropping, right? Like I know a guy that I used to work with didn't know about the Undefeated raffle on the Undefeated website. No, like none of his coworkers knew. They knew about the shoe, but they didn't know about the raffle. They only look at the Nike sneakers app, be like, yeah, like we've been hearing about these Undefeated Jordan 4s dropping, but we haven't seen it on the sneakers app. And I said, bro, they're dropping on the Undefeated website as a raffle. They're going to do it at this time, this day. Be like, oh, bro, I don't know about that. I just look at Nike. He's a casual, bro. He knows about StockX though. He don't nothing. My dad just found out about Jdsports last year because his coworker brought it up, because they were talking about, they had a conversation of buying shoes. And they said, hey, guys, you know, you could go on Jdsports and Finish Line. And half the people in the room didn't even know what store that was. Half the people in the room didn't even know what a Jdsports and Finish Line. Be like, oh, we know Full Locker. Yeah, we know. Someone had brought up Eastbay and, you know, Champ Sports. But, like, half the room didn't even know what Jdsports was. People be saying the Black Cats will do poorly. I think they will fly off the shelves. I think the demand, and people have to realize, like, oh, like, you know, it's kind of quiet this week. No one's really talking about the Black Cats. But once the Black Cat Jordan 4 release happens this Friday, oh, dude, people are, yeah, this place is going to be rocking, bro. People want Black Cats. So, I'm going to walk in here going to be punching the air, Raider says. It's just like, bro, that's why I explained to you guys, look how many people show up for Travis drops. Look how many people, if you were here during the Travis Scott fragments, live cop, okay? That's exactly my point, is that some people will only know, because for Travis Scott's, right? A lot of casuals will know, if they're into Travis Scott's, they know exactly how that drop is going to go, right? I bet you more casuals that are into Travis Scott sneakers will only know, okay? Will only know that is the only collab that they know where they only drop on the site and either on the sneakers app. Other than that, I bet you go up to a casual that, do you know about the Nigel Sylvester raffle on his Nigel Sylvester website? Be like, no, I know they dropped on sneakers app though. But most people will know, Travis Scott website and the sneakers app. Why? Because that is literally one of the most hypest collabs that's dropped with Nike in a very, very long time, with a lot of casuals will know exactly where that shoe is going to be dropping at. And like, dude, I told you, people will be coming in here, be like, where's the shoe? Where's the website? What's the password? You know, phones can read your mind. Soft white, what came first, the sneakerhead or the casual? Bro, listen, I don't know. Real OGs were on the Nike Talks forums getting original stuff for trades or sales, Tony says. But I honestly think this shoe right here is going to be a shoe that a lot of people are going to want. I feel like there's more demand for this shoe right here versus the Gamma Jordan 11s. I still believe that. I still think there is a lot of people that want the Gamma Jordan 11s. Don't get me wrong. Jordan 11 Gammas are highly talked about, but I just feel like this shoe right here is going to be wanted by a lot of people. A lot. Gen Zs, casuals, sneakerheads, old heads, everybody, new heads. Everybody's going to want this shoe. Like, you'll probably see stores having pairs sitting here and there, maybe. I think there will be pairs still sitting for like maybe a week or so, but eventually you're not going to see these on the shelves after this month is over. Or not after this month. I would say like by the end of this year, you won't see the shoe on the shelf anymore. And there's nothing wrong with being a casual. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying casuals are like they don't know crap. Like, I'm not saying that, but I'm just pointing at a point that a lot of casuals only know about the Nike sneakers app, you know? So, spend your money how you want or what you want. Yeah, facts. But I think this is definitely a shoe that you won't see on the shelves after December. This shoe will not be on the shelves. Like, I think it's because a lot of, I bet you this, chat, that a lot of people are really babysitting StockX. They're seeing what the prices are going to look like after the release date. I think bigger sizes are still going to perform very, very well. Like, I still believe that. But do you think there'll be more Gammas produced, though? I mean, I don't think it necessarily matters if they had more Gammas or Black Hats to release. I mean, they could release both Gammas and Black Hat Air Jordan 4s. They could drop the same stock, but I truly think Black Hats would sell out faster than Gamma 11s. But I'm not saying that Gammas is a bad shoe. I think that's an amazing shoe. It's one of the best Jordan 11s that we've seen in a couple years. For them, and the shoe hasn't released since 2013. So it's been over 10 years since we've seen the Gammas. So I feel like a lot of people are going to love the Gamma 11s, you know? You won't hear a squeak out of those people after the release, Jamie says. I just feel like it's going to perform pretty well. Someone's going to ask, yo, Raph, are the Black Hat Air Jordan 4s is that shoe going to sell out on Sneakers app? And this might be a hot take, okay? This might be a hot take, but I think the Air Jordan 4 Black Hats will sell out on the Nike Sneakers app. That might be a hot take, but I think eventually it's going to sell out within like the next, I would say maybe a couple sizes will sit there, but like overall, I think like that shoe is going to sell out throughout the weekend. Like, I think it's going to sell out. Like, will they sell out that same like on Friday? I think certain size will absolutely sell out on Friday. I absolutely think though. But in store, listen, in store. But the thing is, this is how in store works though, to Jack, right? In store, right? When people hit on sneakers, I'd be like, okay, I just need one pair. I mean, $220 is expensive, bro, right? If people just want it for the toe, people are just gonna only buy it on the sneakers app and then don't pick up their pairs. That's how extra pairs kind of generate most of the time. Is that if you hit in online, right? People are just gonna be like, oh yeah, I don't need to go pick up my pair. I'm too lazy to drive 30 minutes to my mall to go pick up my pair of Jordan 4s. That's normally how it works. That's why there's a bunch of pairs that will sit. Because it's like, oh yeah, I've hit multiple pairs, or they'll hit multiple raffles and go pick up their pairs at Jdsports and Finish Line because they cater to their points to get more points at their store instead of investing their money into Champ Sports Flex app because they hit more on Jdsports versus Flex. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be like, all right, I got my pairs out there in Jdsports. I'm guaranteed that. I'm just gonna go ahead and just pass on the Champ Sports pairs. That's normally how extra pairs normally get generated all the time. Being around Christmas helps a lot. I'm buying 2 extras as a gift and 2 for me. There you go. I mean, most people like to just buy 2. People like to buy, more pairs just to get their pairs for free and then resell the other pairs. That's not how it goes. So, Raph is a casual. He doesn't even know the password for the Travis site. Nice. Gammas will sell out too. Beetlejuice says, I think so. I think Gammas are going to perform very well. I mean, it's the last 2 big shoes of the year. There's really nothing else. I mean, other than maybe like SB Dunks. That's it. And then that's all I could think of. That's like literally the 2 biggest drops left of the year. So all black Jordans always do well. Yeah, they really do. And that's why I'm saying, like, I said this to somebody, okay, that was like really into like the market for sneakers, is that, okay, like, black cats are going to be under retail. No, they're not. Okay. This shoe was hated on in the beginning of the year. If this shoe right here could stay at the prices where they're at right now, I can't imagine what the 4s are going to do. I'm going based off this shoe right here. I can't imagine. And they dropped a good amount of pairs of these too. These were sitting everywhere. If this shoe could perform the way it does now, I cannot imagine what the Black Cats will do after maybe 6 months, maybe up to a year, when people kind of forget about it, which people will forget about the Black Cats. Like, Black Cat Jordan 4s are easily next year a $300 shoe. Easily. No doubt about it. Like, I truly think that that's probably going to happen. Not going to see it in shelves. Probably not going to see them in the outlets. Like, people are going to forget about them because people are moved on to the next shoe. And it's probably going to be a $300 shoe when it drops. Or not drops, when like later down the road. Bugs Bunny 8's last list on me. Yeah, I'm passing on the bad bunnies. Bugs Bunnies. I'm passing on that shoe. Y'all could have that one. I still need the Bugs Bunny 8s. Those got slept on. Absolutely, they did. They did, which is fine. You know what I mean? Some people didn't want them because they didn't like the patent leather on the Air Jordan 3, and some people did. Some people didn't. So. Black Cat 3s are nice. Got mines. Yeah, they're a nice shoe. I just didn't really need them, man. That was literally like, I think that was like the first GR to drop in the month of January. And it was just like right after Christmas time. And I had just spent a lot of money, dude. And I was like, nah, never mind. I'll just pass on it. So, but yeah, tomorrow, chat. Our Collection Family Thrive hoodies are dropping tomorrow as a pre-order. Okay, our beanies are dropping tomorrow as well. They're basically like the skull cap look. If you guys want to support, if you guys need a Collection Family hoodies, they won't be done until the beginning of January. I'm gonna make that announcement as well on Discord, and as well as the what's it called, as well as on the website. So we have the hoodies, and we also have the beanies that are dropping. The Collection Family beanies and the Thrive hoodies are dropping tomorrow. Okay, they're dropping at 10 a.m. Eastern time. I think I might release them early on Discord. If you are a part of the Discord group, I'll release the pre-orders early for you guys, and then have the official release tomorrow. I mean, good thing we have EA tomorrow for the 4s, because there's nothing really going on tomorrow. But these are going to be dropping. The hoodies are going to be around $70, and the beanies are only $20. So if you guys want to support, this is the very very first hoodie that we're ever dropping. So we'll see how this goes, and then if it does well, then we'll go ahead and start dropping the hoodies yearly, probably every December. But this is going to be the very, very, very first hoodie that we're ever dropping. So if you've been part of the Collection family since day one, get your first hoodies, man. I would love to see a lot of the OGs have this hoodie for as long as you guys could hold them for, because we don't really drop as much. This is like I said, this is my very first hoodie, and we don't drop as much hoodies as I thought I was. But and then we're doing hats in January. Those are going to be already made. The hats are going to be made. So I'm going to put the hats into production for them to be done by like January, February. And then we'll have that all done by then. So all black, everything. Yeah, I just wanted a simple black and white, just to see how it goes. It's going to be like a vintage black hoodie. It's not going to be an entire black hoodie, but it's going to be like a vintage black look to it. And then obviously this is going to be all the logo to the entire hoodie. So if you guys want to get your hoodies, man, the fitting, I would say go true to size. It's a very thick hoodie. It doesn't have drawstrings on them, but I would say for the hoodies, they're slightly just oversized, but I personally like my hoodies a little slightly baggy, just a tad bit, nothing crazy, but I would still say go true to size with the hoodies. So but yeah. All right. So if anybody's interested, but obviously with the beanies, it's not folded. I know it went half and half on that one, but me personally, I don't mind either or. I don't mind either or when it comes to like the beanies. The beanies just like a skull cap. They don't fold. So I think you should be okay. For a shock drop, why I just picked that up on Friday. No, I don't think the 4s are shock dropping. I think that was for the EU. Did you make kid sizes for Rahus? Rami says. Oh my gosh, are they cropped? No, they're not cropped, Tito. They're all regular fit. Okay, they're not cropped. So I'll have the hoodies and the beanies ready to go, loaded up in the back end this morning, and then I'll drop the hoodies pre-order and the beanies later this afternoon for all my members on the Discord group to get them early. All right. So, but that's basically it for me today, chat. There's nothing really going on today besides hoping that the EA was going to be today, but it's not. We'll try again tomorrow for exclusive access for the Black Hat Air Jordan 4s. All right. So if you guys are new here, make sure to hit that like button. If you're ghost watching, let's run it up to 300 likes. Jeffy for the 37-month re-up. What up, man?
Crying face emoji.
Need a size 9 shoe, guys. Jeffy says for the 37-month re-up. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you. Shout out my boy Jeffy for the 37-month re-up. Need a size 9 shoe, guys. Jeffy says, man, I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much for your support as always, dude. Thank you. I might try to should I do a giveaway on the Black Hats on this? I don't know. Maybe we should. I don't know. We'll see. Just got the Mojave 11s. No, I passed. So, but anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. Thanks for the live ghost watching and enjoy the vibes. Of course, man. How about them Cowboys? Jim Rat says, yes, sir. If you're ghost watching, hit that like button on the way out. You guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. My kids only go to school Monday and Tuesday, so they're out for the rest of the week for for Thanksgiving break. And my Niners play today, so bang bang, baby. All right, you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Be a part of the notification gang. Press that bell button down below to be notified when all my streams and my videos go up, man. I'll see you guys later. Have a great one, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out ya. Peace.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games now. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games now. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games now. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games
There's no denying